wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ show to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Beast, so don't get her pissed. It's Jason, talks like a spaz, and they love to talk about Bigfoot and stats. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ show.
Yeah, here we go. Hello, and welcome to Friday. What is going on? How y'all doing today?
Good morning.
It's good to see you guys.
Good to see you.
Great to see y'all.
Yeah, looking good over there, Peace Child.
Thank you, my
love it.
friend. Peace
Yeah.
and love.
Yeah.
Peace and love.
Got on some heart-shaped glasses. Those are very lovely. A nice big old lip kiss bandana to go with the ensemble, and your peace beads.
Just want to wreak love.
Yeah, you do reek of love. There's no doubt about it. You want to see the cultivated looks that everybody's put together here on the show, you can dial us up. We're on Kvj Tv right now. Pretty easy to do. Just go to YouTube and check it out. You also can stream us. If you're going to be running around, make sure you download that 97.9 WRMF app. It is absolutely free. We're live, and you can also get our podcast, the After the Show and the regular show. That is on demand anytime. Got some no-name movie game today. We got a little Feel-Good Friday, some misconnections. We got a jam-packed KVJ show. Make sure you're here for all of it.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, I know you were anticipating the return of Olivia Jade to YouTube, Kevin.
Yes, couldn't wait.
She's back.
Okay, not really sure who she is, but...
She is the daughter of Lori Loughlin.
Okay.
And she's the one that had to leave YouTube in a cloud of disgrace after she faked like she was on the rowing team.
Yeah, I think I'd seen this today, and her videos are just kind of her walking around the house. Is that like what she typically does, or is that just this one?
No, Kevin. They are much more than that. They show her making coffee, making a salad.
Yeah, i.e. walking around the house.
Making
like,
a rice ball. And
is...
she talks about her skincare regimen.
So that's what I saw her back in the past. When all the scandal went down, I checked out her videos.
Okay.
A lot of makeup, a lot of skincare.
Oh, I got you. Okay. I wonder what she did, because I saw this video. I was like, she just walk around the house? I'm like...
She walks around the house, and her house is better than yours.
I'll tell you what she did.
Yeah.
She is the daughter of a famous person.
Right.
She got a YouTube channel.
Gotcha. Okay.
But she's back. So
Okay.
if you need to know how to make a salad or make rice, just go there.
Okay.
It's waiting for you.
All right. It's good to know.
Dave Chappelle had to cancel some upcoming shows. Apparently, he has tested positive for the coronavirus.
Uh-oh.
They say he doesn't really have a lot of symptoms, and he's now quarantining, but this will nix a bunch of his shows coming up, including 2 that were supposed to be him and Joe Rogan.
Okay. That'd have been a bummer if you had that ticket. Be like, I can't believe this is going to be the best stand-up show ever.
No, it's not.
Yeah, okay.
Hold on to your tickets. And lots of movies are being pushed back even more. We've heard now that James Bond movie, No Time to Die, has been postponed again.
No time to open.
No time to open at all. That one's pushed back to October. Ghostbusters is going to be pushed back to November.
Wow.
The new Cinderella is now going to be in July.
The Ghostbusters, what were they doing with that? Was that a reboot? Was that Bill Murray involved? Was that women?
I thought it was going to have some of the originals.
Ghostbusters Afterlife, it's called.
All right.
So, I don't know. Also, the Tom Hanks' new movie is getting pushed back.
Dang.
A bunch of new stuff is being pushed back, so don't expect any summer blockbusters.
Did you mention Top Gun in there?
I don't have an update on Top Gun.
What's going on with that thing?
I think they gave that one like a November or October.
All right, because there was a lot of hype, and then no one's talking about it.
No, I don't think anything's coming out in the summer. I think everything is being pushed to the fall. And that kind of tells you, okay, that's when they expect life to get back to normal. These movie houses, they have millions on the line. You can bet they're doing some pretty intense research to figure out what exactly the time frame's going to be.
Yeah, they've got, a lot of these movies that are slated right now. Some of them are going to be opening through a little bit of a streaming / in the movie theater. Your Top Gun Maverick is July 2nd. That's when that one's opening up, and right now that's still holding. A movie like Coming to America, they put the 2 in there. That's the sequel on that one. That's March 5th, but I think that is one of those released to stream at home. So they're mainly trying to get their bank off of that.
So you can get it like on your TV, but not in the theater.
Yeah, I don't know if they're like sometimes they do a little bit of a combined thing like they had done with Wonder Woman. Remember that was, I think, a little bit of both. So I think a lot of these have that plan, and I think the ones like the No Time to Die, when they're saying we really need to have the box office draw for what we paid on this, then that's the ones where they're saying, okay, there's no reason why we got to release this within a certain time. We got to make that money back. So those are the ones that are getting the pushback.
Gotcha. And that's what's going on in your dirt.
It's time for viral audio.
So hide your kids, hide your wife.
Double rainbow all the way across the sky.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
The Detroit Lions have really struggled for a while when it comes to playing good football. They just can't seem to stop losing.
Is that the team that's always on Thanksgiving?
Yes, and they always lose on Thanksgiving. Now they've hired a new coach, and I don't know if you're with the program, if you deem this as a positive, because, boy, this guy definitely is a spark plug. Dan Campbell is his name. He was the Dolphins interim coach, I think in around 2014, 2015, somewhere there. But he is a rah-rah football kind of guy, and he had a very interesting opening press conference talking about the new culture of the Detroit Lions and what this team was going to be like going forward.
Place has been kicked, it's been battered, it's been bruised, and I can sit up here and give you coach speak all day long. I can give you, hey, we're going to win this many games. I can't, but none of that matters, and you guys don't want to hear it anyway. You've had enough of that, so excuse my language.
You're like, oh, okay, all right.
All right.
Here's what I do know.
Okay.
Is that this team is going to take on the identity of this city, all right? And this city's been down, and it found a way to get up. All right, it's found a way to overcome adversity.
I like it.
All right, and so this team's going to be built on. We're going to kick you in the teeth.
Okay.
All right, and when you punch us back, we're going to smile at you, and when you knock us down, we're going to get up. And on the way up, we're going to bite a kneecap off. All right, and we're going to stand up, and then it's going to take 2 more shots to knock us down.
Okay.
All right, and on the way up, we're going to take your other kneecap, and we're going to get up, and then it's going to take 3 shots to get us down. And when we do, we're going to take another hunk out of you. Before long, we're going to be the last one standing. All right, that's going to be the mentality.
So I guess the Detroit Lions' new game plan is they're going to eat their opponents.
I love that guy. Do you know who else loves that guy? Armie Hammer.
Wow.
I have not heard that approach before. So
Oh, he methodically broke down the entire attack.
the body. They're going to start with the kneecap. They're going to eat your kneecap, and then as they come back up, they're going to start eating other parts of you.
He might need somebody to like an earpiece in his ear. Go, all right, that's enough, man. Bring it in. Reel it in. Reel it in.
Reel it in. You got too crazy.
The whole cannibal thing, yeah.
Well, he just kept going.
And then we're going to kick your mom in the teeth.
That was amazing.
I thought it was a pretty interesting introductory. There you go. Dan Campbell, new coach of the Detroit Lions. I'll just watch to see what their opponents look like at the end of a game.
Do you want to watch the KVJ Show live or on demand? Find us on youtube.com/KVJ Show.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
What you thinking about, Jay Bird?
Y'all know that I am a lover of leftovers. I was raised on leftovers. In fact, if you didn't leave a restaurant with a doggy bag, you were doing it wrong. Having something in the refrigerator just makes me excited. And there is that awesome Netflix show I was telling you guys about how they take leftover food and then they have to make something completely different out of it. Well, I took one of their little tricks last night and did something awesome, and I think you're going to love it, Virginia.
What'd you do?
I took old, gross fries from 3 days ago. I had 3 different kinds of fries from 3 different places. So what I did was, and they were dead. They were, not, how fries get.
Yes.
What you do is you get a waffle iron. You put them all together. You put a little butter on them, or whatever you want to do to kind of keep them together.
Yeah.
You put that in the waffle iron, and then
You mash them and put them like a potato waffle?
You make a potato waffle or a French fry waffle type thing.
That's brilliant.
I took it up another step. I made 2 big side waffles like that. Put cheese in the middle. I had a French fry grilled cheese sandwich last night.
Look at this guy.
Boom.
Wow.
Diet's going terrible,
Yeah,
but the creativity, it's flowing,
That
baby.
is super creative. I never thought to do that.
I was going to do a Facebook Live video of me doing it, but it was past 11 o'clock, and I thought, I don't know, that might be a little late.
That's a great idea. Why can't you mash up French fries
You can.
and turn them into a waffle?
Well, they were
and make them awesome.
So they were old fries, and when you do that, you season them a little bit with whatever little concoction you want to do, and they did not taste like old fries. They tasted delicious.
I love that. I'm going to totally steal that. I have old fries in the fridge right now.
If you're looking for a mindless show to put on and not worry about anything, put on that Leftover show on Netflix. It's corny but cozy. I love it.
What a great tip.
Yeah, and it was delicious too.
I love it.
What does a chef do if they're on a diet and they get hit with a wave of creativity?
That's a good question.
How do you handle that?
I don't know how people handle working in a restaurant that has delicious food.
I know.
Or if you are at the Publix deli, how are you not sneaking out a little roast beef here, a little sandwich there?
I guess because it's against the rules.
I know, but I mean, some of us are born rule breakers.
I don't want to see my person who's making my sandwich chewing.
You got to do it on the down low. Yeah, you got to sneak that roast beef.
I've seen that before, where the person making your sandwich is chewing. It doesn't feel right.
You got to chew in the back of the house, not the front of the house.
Okay. Virginia, what do you got on your mind today?
Well, my house is officially turning into a Mardi Gras celebration. I've decided. I've been watching online, and, in New Orleans, where I'm from, all the parades are canceled. And so what a lot of people have done now is they've decided to turn their house into a float. They're calling it, house floats, Yardy Gras. And they are decorating their house to be like a giant Mardi Gras float. If you get bored, go look at the pictures. It's so creative and so amazing. And some of these people that have a little bit of cash have actually hired the out-of-work float decorators to come and design like a huge floatscape on their homes on the outside. It is so beautiful.
Oh, wow.
And it's so inspiring as I'm scrolling through Instagram. So I've been all this week, little by little, decorating my house. And today, I'm kicking it up full speed. I'm going to have a Mardi Gras house.
I like that name, though, they're doing.
Yardy Gras?
Yeah, that's
Yardy
fun.
Gras, that is clever.
House floats, Yardy
So
Gras.
clever.
Go look on Instagram. It really is a fun hashtag to go see what everybody's doing in New Orleans.
That's kind of fun.
It is.
I forgot that Weezer had talked about dropping a new song today. It's Friday New Music Stuff. I was like, oh, I wonder if that's out anywhere.
I'm very excited if you have it.
I just popped it up, and I think I found it.
Oh.
So we're hearing this together for the first
I
time?
think so, yeah.
Oh, this is fun.
Yeah. So I'm like going, okay, because I was looking forward to this. It's one of the reasons I was really looking forward to Friday.
I discovered Weezer way late in the game, and I fell in love with them, and they're in my top 3 all time. I love Weezer.
Yeah, they're absolutely fantastic. So, here we go. This is, looks like their brand new song, as far as I'm seeing. It's called All My Favorite Songs is the name of the track here, the new Weezer. Oh, that's cool.
I mean,
there
I
you
love
go. I mean, custom made for the bird,
my gosh.
huh?
Are
Wow.
they reading your mind?
I love that dude.
How funny is that? So there you go. All right, pretty pumped. That's a brand new Weezer. They got some stuff coming out. I think a whole album is going to be following it. So we got a lot of good stuff going to come from that if you're a Weezer fan like myself and the Bird. Coming up here in just a couple of minutes, I got actually some events going to be going off this weekend. If you want to get out and mingle, of course, if you're doing it responsibly and socially distanced, I'll let you know where you can go. And also something very interesting that the Miami Heat is doing. They're going to start letting some fans in coming up this next week. But what you have to do to get into American Airlines Arena is rather interesting. I'll let you know coming up. Well, if you're looking to get out and do something this weekend, Virginia, just thought I'd let you know that Rob Schneider is going to be doing 2 shows tonight at the Broward Center.
That guy loves South Florida.
He does, yeah. He was just at the Improv first week of January in Palm Beach. And now he's going to be doing that.
So sorry, I'm going to have to miss it.
You can always go sack of tomatoes.
I didn't know he was coming because he blocked me on all social media.
I think he's blocked all of us.
I love it.
Ain't nobody going to be going. In this show, at least. Yeah. So they're doing kind of an outdoor series. They've got a little theater out back there that you can go and check out. So that is something that you might want to go see this weekend. You got the South Florida Minifair that is raging on into its second weekend. It's kind of a scale-back Minifair that is going on through the 31st. They've got kiddie rides, livestock shows, and a whole bunch of other fun stuff out there. If you love the food, I know a lot of people go there. You can get some chow down and some good stuff. Everybody who buys a ticket online from the South Florida Fair's website for the Minifair is going to be granted one free Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday admission when the Big Ol' Fair comes back in May. That is going to be the 7th through the 23rd. So they got the scale back now, bigger fair, going to be coming back in May. You got that this weekend. Also, the World Poker Tour's Lucky Hearts Open is happening at the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino now through Tuesday.
Man, I'd love to play some poker with you jokers. I'd love to play.
I don't know how to play.
I don't think I do either. I think I'm thinking of blackjack. Never mind.
Okay.
There goes our poker night.
Just like that, it's gone.
When he realized he didn't know how to play.
We're more set up for like war.
I love war. I
See?
do. I'm a big war guy.
That's more our speed. I'm like a roulette girl. Make it easy.
Don't really have any sports to check out this weekend, neither the Panthers or the Miami Heat. They've got a road series going to be going on after they rebounded and actually started winning some games. But coming up on Thursday, the Heat are going to be at home against the LA Clippers at American Airlines Arena. And for the first time this season, they're going to be offering limited seats for fans.
Oh.
It's going to be happening now through February 9th, and they're going to allow about 1,500 season ticket holders in. It's a 19,000-seat facility, the American Airlines Arena. But apparently getting in, there's going to be a little thing that you got to do. Now, what you have to do is, one, you have to abide by health and safety guidelines, of course, once you go into the arena. You have to remain at least 6 feet apart from other groups of fans. You got to have your mask on at all times. You can only eat in designated areas when you go into the Heat game on Thursday. You cannot eat or drink at your seats.
Interesting.
I've been in other sporting events, and that happens a lot. And really nobody at a lot of the sporting events I've gone to really wears their mask very often when they're at their seat, because they'll have a drink in front of them, and the mask is almost always off, and they continue to drink.
It's hard to have a 24-ounce beer with a mask on.
Yeah.
I can see that being a problem, though. You know not everyone's going to follow the rules on that. They're going to take off the mask, and they're going to sippy sip something.
Yeah, so that's why the Heat in this, they are telling you that you can only eat or drink in the designated area. So once you get to your seat, there's going to be no food or beverage there. Mask has got to stay on. So that's what they're doing a little bit differently with that. And the thing that I find also to be interesting is how you get into the arena. They say that they are going to be using coronavirus sniffing dogs to scan you before you enter the arena. Here's a little bit of the description of what this is going to be like. So wait, a dog is going to be telling me if I can get into American Airlines Arena?
That sounds like a comedy sketch. That can't be real.
Does it?
That's not real, right?
It is real.
Have they trained these dogs to detect COVID?
What does COVID smell like?
I don't know.
This does not sound legit to me. I'm no scientist, but this sounds like some
They
bunk.
have dogs that can smell cancer. That is real.
So they have dogs now that can smell COVID, and the thing about it, the dog will let you know whether or not you can get into the arena, and if the dog says no,
If the dog sits down,
you're done. And your group are out, and my question is the dog going to reimburse me my ticket cost? Because I've paid to get in the arena, and now a dog is saying that I can't enter?
And are all dogs perfect? There's no creature on this planet that's 1,000.
they said if the dog sits down by you, then you had to go. But what if the dog's just tired?
Or what if the dog just likes your aura, wants to chill with you? I don't trust this, man. This seems weird.
I felt the same way. I listened to this, I'm like, okay, this has got to be on a comedy site or something. And that actually is the voice of the Heat announcer that does their TV stuff. So I'm like, okay, why would I don't think he would take part in this.
He shouldn't.
Well, I know you say
it's a joke.
And it looks like it is linking up to NBA.com, like it is a legit thing. I don't think they would be in on a prank.
Well, to me, for a dog to sniff all that out, and I feel like there'd be a lot of training. And the thing is, a lot of doctors and medical community have gotten it wrong about COVID, and now we're just fully supposed to trust these dogs. I love dogs.
I know, I do too. But the dog is the end-all, be-all, and it doesn't even really say who in the group. It just says like it comes by, and if it smells you and it sits down, you and your group are bounced. Like you're all out. And could you imagine that being, all right, who here got COVID and we all got to go because the dog said so?
Wouldn't the training process of dogs sniffing out COVID, wouldn't that be kind of a long I don't know, it seems also very early.
That's what I thought too. That's why I decided I need to bring this up to try to figure out what is going on here, because is this the new world we're stepping into where dogs are going to determine which events you can go into and which ones you can't, and then will it kick out the entire group? I mean, will this carry on to other events?
Yeah, I'm trying to go get a sub at Publix or a sub, and there's dogs right there. And if the dog sits down next to me, I can't go into a grocery store.
They boot you out.
This is a new world we're living in, Kevin. This doggy dog world.
Fascinating, though. I wonder how much testing they did to say, okay, this dog, he's got it. He's accurate.
Right.
I mean, you have to do quite a bit of testing to tell me that he's accurate, or did he just get duped?
Okay, today's January 22nd. I am going to say the retraction story is within a week. We didn't mean it about the dogs. We're sorry.
Okay.
I'm saying a week they're going to come. They're going to retract this.
I wonder what that scene is going to be like if someone is trying to get into the arena. And it's only 1,500 people. You're a season ticket holder, so you've spent some money just to have the right to get in there. And you're trying to go in, you're excited, and a dog sits down, and you're with, say, maybe another couple, and they tell you, sorry, you all got to go. And you know how some people in Miami can be.
Sure.
Can you imagine if you get a cantankerous person who's just
dropped that much cash? That much cash makes you cantankerous.
Well, if it's only 1,500 seats, I do know, because the sporting events I've gone to, they're raising the prices on those limited seats. So I don't know what you've paid, but let's say you're sitting lower level and you got great seats, and now all of a sudden
Marmaduke tells you can't come in.
You can't go in, and not only you, but the rest of your group. And let's say maybe you spent $500 per ticket. That's $2,000 down the drain because the dog said so.
I think it's going to be more than that.
I'm just throwing out a random number, and it could be a lot more than that.
I'm never going to be going down there, so I'm very excited to see how this all plays out.
I just can't wait on Thursday to be like, what is this going to look like?
So when the dog tells you have COVID, do you then immediately go get a COVID test?
Yeah, do you tell your boss, well, I didn't go to the doctor, but the dog from the stadium said I had COVID. Do I come into work? I mean, that sounds insane.
I would think so. If you went to the Heat game Thursday night and COVID dog tells you you can't go in because of COVID, I don't think you can turn around and go to work on Friday morning. You have to say, yeah, a dog wouldn't let me into the basketball game last night. Can you imagine calling your boss? You're calling sick Friday morning. Yeah, I can't come in today. There's a dog that told me I had COVID last night.
A dog told me.
So, okay.
So I'm gonna.
It's almost like a dog ate my homework.
I'm going to have to stay home today because a dog told me I had COVID.
Your boss is like, what?
Look, the pressure.
The hell is the matter with you?
The pressure is on the dogs. The first dog that gets it wrong, the whole experiment is, they got to be perfect.
But how, I mean, is there any way to check and there's no checks and balances right there to see if the dog has it wrong?
Let's say Virginia goes down there. She tests positive for COVID because of the dog. Then she goes to a doctor, and they're like, no, we don't have COVID.
Oh, right.
That whole experiment is over, man. I'm sorry.
And you dropped two. And so imagine that. Imagine if that did happen. Thursday, COVID dog says you can't go. You got to have the awkward call with your boss on Friday. You do go get a COVID test. It's negative. You go get another one. It's negative. What is that call going to be like when you call the Miami Heat to say, hey, I spent $2,000 on tickets for the game Thursday, and your COVID dog told me that I had COVID and I couldn't go in?
Is it possible they're just messing with us? Is that possible?
I don't think so. They wouldn't have the official announcer.
Yeah, it's the official announcer, and I'm showing you right here. It's on NBA.com. The video of the audio I just played is on NBA.com. So if it's a joke, they've got the NBA on it. They've got the Heat announcer in on it.
You can't joke about stuff like this.
I wouldn't think so. I would think that if this was a joke, people would be like, that's not funny, dude. Like, people are already trying to figure out what's going on here.
The funny thing is, it is funny.
It sounds, you're right, it sounds like an SNL skit, doesn't it? It's unbelievable. So.
I can't wait to see how this plays out, man.
I can't either. So coming up next Friday, we might have some interesting stories about the adventures of COVID Dog. Coming up here in just a couple of minutes, you might have to start thinking about some things that you want to do. And if you're one of those people that's really holding off saying, I don't want to get the vaccine, I'm not getting the vaccine, when are they going to come up with something that you really want to do where you finally say, okay, I'm going to get the vaccine? Cruise ships. The first one now is saying, you don't have a vaccine, you're not getting on board. Well, there might come a time and place here in the next year where you find that you want to do something, and to do it, you're going to have the COVID vaccine. It's already starting. I'm just kind of curious. I know Suits loves cruise lines.
Loves cruising.
And now we've had our first cruise line announce that no vaccine, no ship ride for you.
Huh.
It is a United Kingdom-based cruise line called Saga Cruises, and they have a new vaccination policy. They're going to be the first cruise line in the world to require the vaccine. You have to have received it at least 14 days before sailing on one of their ships.
I mean, it's a way to keep your passengers safe. I don't think I hate it.
Yeah.
I think we're going to see more places go to this.
I think, like I've talked about this before, and they have already, the technology is out there where there's an app that you can get, and when you're verified for having the COVID vaccine, then it's just a scan thing. Everything is already done with QR codes. And
it's like a TSA pre-check.
Yeah, you would walk in and it would scan your phone, and I think that we may be looking at concerts, movies, anything where there would be a grouping of people together that you will have to have that on your phone to get in. I think that's realistically going to be it. It just seems like everything is heading to that inevitable end.
What do you think about this, Suits, as a cruising expert?
It'll be interesting to see what the major cruise lines do. That's what I'm kind of looking out for. So what's interesting with Saga is they are typically catering to those over the age of 50. So for them, I think the vaccine is even more important.
Don't
because
all cruise ships do that?
No, you'd be surprised that these ones that they're building. I mean, there's a roller coaster on the new Carnival ship. I don't think the old people would be into that as much.
It's hard to get Grandma to do a loop-de-loop.
Yeah, no, I don't think she'd be into that. But it's going to be interesting because there's 3 cruise lines that own a majority of the cruise lines in the world. That's Norwegian, Carnival, and Royal Caribbean, and Saga's not a part of theirs. So I'm wondering to see if those cruise lines go ahead and follow through on something like that. It wouldn't surprise me if they require it, just because you got people in a confined space, you're out at sea.
Right.
If anything is going to require a vaccine, cruising seems to make the most sense.
Mm-hmm. You're on top of each other. Already stuff, would spread.
The capacity on the ships that Saga has is lower than these massive ships. When they run at reduced capacity, they don't have the kind of berths on the ship that you have on Royal Caribbean and Norwegian. They can run a ship at half capacity and turn a profit on some of these mega ships. They can't do this on the smaller ships.
You're a Norwegian man, aren't you? That's your favorite. I can tell.
I like all 3 of the big ones, but I've only had the chance to sail twice on Norwegian. I've got I'm platinum on Royal Caribbean right now.
Wow.
Do you think Carnival is going to be doing this? Who would do it first if one of them had to do it out of the big 3?
I think the first one you might see could be Carnival because they have 2 brands, or actually 3 brands that cater to more of the older crowd.
Okay.
Even though they're not to the level of Saga, where they are really like their whole thing is 50 and older. It's kind of like a senior living community.
Gotcha.
Whereas you have cruise lines like Holland America and Princess under the Carnival brand that, there's stuff for you to bring your kids with, but a lot of times they cater to more of a relaxed, quiet vacation as opposed to having rock climbing walls and surf simulators and stuff like that you see on Royal Caribbean and Carnival.
Interesting.
Okay. Well, that might be the new reality of doing it.
Well, thank you, Suits. You certainly know a lot of stuff about cruising.
Yeah.
No problem.
Very impressive, Jeremy.
Yeah.
And I like your outfit, too.
He's looking like Johnny Cash. Got a big day today.
Black on black today. I thought it looked pretty cool.
Look at you.
I like it.
Ring of
I
fire.
love black on black. Yeah. I think probably in the next year you're really going to see where there. It may not be a cruise, it may not be a this, it may not be a that. For you, Virginia, it might be maybe a crawfish boil. There may be that event. I think realistically, for a lot of us in the next year, we'll see the, okay.
I got to get the vaccine if I want to go to this cool thing.
Yes.
That's special to me.
Yeah. They dusted Fauci off and wheeled him out in front of the crowd yesterday. And
Is he glad to be back?
I think so. Yeah, he seemed exuberant.
Was he in a closet?
I think so. Yeah, they just packed him away on the top shelf. And he was saying that he got the second.
Oh, he did?
Yes,
Okay.
he said it did knock him out for about 24 hours.
That's what I'm hearing. The second one is worse than the first, but it's only just going to be a little day of light uncomfortability.
Yeah, right.
You're not going to full blown get the COVID.
Yeah. Okay. Well, there you go. That's the news on that. Got to get down to the bottom of this. We've had a lot of mysterious things that have been happening here in South Florida, from ground rumblings a couple times here in the last week.
I keep dreaming about that, by the way. The ground
rumbling?
I'm having so many ground rumbling dreams. It's kind of freaking me out.
Did you feel anything at your house, at your new house?
No, but the dreams were so realistic that the ground started to rumble, and then all of the lights from Earth shut off, and I felt like I was being sucked into this weird wormhole. I don't know if it was hell.
I got into my own head because I kept thinking I was feeling the ground shaking. I'm like, wait, is that it?
Or am I just getting old and feeble?
Your stories are horrifying me.
I'm messing with myself. Well, now the latest is apparent UFOs over Jupiter.
What?
I don't mean the planet. I mean the town in South Florida. Anybody else seen this? And what are the details I got for you coming up? Quick thanks to Rachel from Wellington. She sent me this article in regards to the Miami Heat are going to be using COVID-sniffing dogs starting on Thursday night when they allow 1,500 fans into American Airlines Arena for the Heat's game against the Clippers. And they're going to be doing that. And if the dog takes a seat right next to you when you're trying to get in, you out and so is your party.
Wow.
You are not getting into the arena.
That's heavy.
Yeah. Now, back in November, they were really starting to expand this idea that canines can sniff coronavirus. They don't really know what it smells like, but they suspect that something like COVID kicks off a little bit of a scent or distinct patterns of volatile organic compounds, or VOCs, as they call them. And the dogs can smell a lot better than we can. They got 300 million scent receptors compared to 5 million for humans.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so they can definitely sniff a lot better, and they can detect this odor. And so they've not yet done the peer reviews to make sure, at least as of the writing of this article in November, but apparently they've gotten there, and they believe in the remarkable accuracy of dogs to sniff out COVID. And they say in some cases that the dogs can detect the virus in almost perfect accuracy.
Really?
So the dogs tell them that? I never understand how this works.
Well, do they immediately test the people and find out, oh yeah, they were positive. Oh, this one's negative.
Well,
or do they just roll in with already testing positive people?
I think they've tested out how good the dogs are, and I wonder if they grade the dogs. And does this dog get all A's, but this dog, some C's and F's.
And the other thing too is, if the dog's getting all A's, is it 100% full of A's? Is it 93% of A's?
Yeah, what is the rating on each dog? Because I'm sure, like humans, they may differ a little bit.
Nobody's
can I
perfect.
get the A dog, please?
Well, I just feel like there's not one creature on the planet is perfect.
And they say it'll be a lot faster than trying to get a PCR test and run something like that. So the dog comes up, sniffs you, and if it doesn't smell coronavirus, then you're good to go in.
Look, I'm happy that the dogs are getting work. I think that's good. That's a positive.
Yeah.
But
they say expect to see this in busy places, airports, sports stadiums, concerts, things like that. COVID sniffing dogs.
Huh.
Could be the new reality in an already wacky world.
Fascinating. So I got to have my vaccine card, and I got to clear this COVID dog.
the people are going to revolt. It's nice.
But if it's on private property, though, can the people really revolt?
I don't know if there's anything you can say. No,
You're going to
I
have
think,
to give people their money back, right? I mean,
yes. Well,
you're going to have to refund if the dog turns you away.
That's what I'm wondering. If it seems like it would be the right thing to do.
Yeah.
If you're the Heat and you have just bounced a group of 4 that has spent, like I said, random number, $2,000 on tickets to get into this limited experience to see the Miami Heat play a basketball game, I would hope that they'd say, yeah, we'll go ahead and kick you your money back. That would be the easiest way. Now, keep in mind, if you're coming from Fort Lauderdale or Palm Beach, you've had the inconvenience of driving there and all that stuff, but at least you get your ticket money back.
At the very least, you need to get your ticket money back.
I would hope. I guess we'll all find out on Friday.
It's fascinating.
What has happened?
It's a whole new world.
It is. There's just so many bizarre things happening. Been talking since late last week about the rumblings happening in the ground. There was one that had happened. It seemed like it was more widely reported that it happened in Southeast Florida. I think it was on Friday. About the time our show ended, I think, on Friday. And people had videos of just their doors shaking and things of such. And there's just not really been a good explanation. Some people thought maybe it's a sonic boom, but it looked like the story I had read yesterday in the Sun Sentinel was saying, no, they don't think that's it. So
they don't know.
They talked to NORAD.
They
NORAD's
don't
like,
know.
nah, we had no sonic booms reported.
Well, that's the most horrifying part of it all is when you don't know what this is. And everyone's going, well, we're experts, but we don't know.
Yeah.
They're either they don't know or they're lying.
There's no seismic activity, so it wasn't an earthquake. Right at this point, nobody really knows. Then there was apparently a smaller one that had happened in Fort Lauderdale on Wednesday. And so I don't know what's going on. But just weird stuff. And now, with all that, now we have apparent UFO sightings in Jupiter, Florida, not the planet. Virginia sent me this from... This is your next door or one of those things?
This is North Jupiter's next door. It's very active.
So our main source here is really kind of Virginia and her next door. Is that what you're telling me?
It is,
It's
yes.
my neighbors.
Okay.
It's my
your
neighbors.
neighbors.
My neighbors are seeing UFOs, and that's real.
Well, welcome to the show, Scully.
So this post said, "Hi, I'm Paul. Nice to meet you. At 6:40 last evening, two bright lights, UFOs, side by side, flew over my house at 500 feet or less, going from south to north. If they were aircraft, it would be very unusual for lights to be shining rearward as they were going away from me when I saw them. Just north of my house, both lights flashed, much brighter, twice at exactly the same time. The lights were white and not the normal red and green of navigational lights on the wingtips of airplanes. They did make a sound, which sounded like piston engines.
Piston.
And it sounds like this guy, Paul, is just not a dude, but it says commercial pilot and registered professional aeronautical engineer.
Damn. He knows a piston.
So this ain't like Bird posting this up.
Right. It's like your drunk neighbor Bob down the street.
Yeah.
This
Who's
is
retired and
this is
overserved.
legit. Is what
It's
you're
legit.
telling. Yeah.
He's a pilot.
6:40, would this have been Thursday night, Wednesday night? Do you know exactly which night, Virginia?
This is important.
It doesn't say on there. This probably would have been Thursday night or Wednesday night.
Okay.
Because I saw it posted yesterday.
So was Wednesday?
Should have been Thursday, yeah.
Was Wednesday the same day as the Earth with the Earth farts?
I think that's when the one happened in Fort Lauderdale. It was a small one, and I got a lot of people that responded when I posted up about the one on Friday, but the one on Wednesday in Fort Lauderdale, I got no bites on that. Nobody said, yeah, I experienced anything. So I don't know that was anything at all.
Coincidence? I think not.
But could all these things be tied together? What is going on? Yeah, so I don't know if anybody else saw any weird lights. What likely is going to be Wednesday night at around 6:40 over Jupiter, Florida.
We just live in such a weird time where, is it drones? Is it military? Is it
This
aliens?
guy would have known a drone.
No,
he's a pilot.
I hear you. I'd love to talk to him, to be quite honest with you.
Well, he put his first and last name on there and his neighborhood.
All right.
We could probably find him.
He may be getting one drunk dial from one Jaybird tonight.
He's going to be like, is this a booty call?
Hey, man, I'm Hammer. Tell me about your aliens.
Hey, can I come over?
Somebody did say there was a space launch on Wednesday at 8:02 a.m. That's what that says.
But was the
Doesn't
space
seem like that
launch-
would tie into anything
No,
that happened at 6:40 p.m.
Timing.
Did those ships linger? I think not.
Okay. All right. Just if anybody's
I love
seen
it.
anything, we're putting the call out there. You can let us know.
This town's getting weird, and I like it.
The world's getting weird.
World's getting weird.
877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. You can hit us up here at the KVJ Show. Got some birthdays going on here today with a few celebrities. Happy birthday. Shout out to Guy Fieri, turning 53 today. And former lead singer of Journey, Steve Perry, turned 72 years old today.
He was trying to make a little comeback doing that solo thing
Yeah.
a year and a half ago.
Yeah. Well, it's It's not 1983 anymore.
It's not. COVID, though. You think people nostalgia? I don't know.
Also got a birthday shout out. Happy 23rd to our amazing daughters, Jamie and Jessica. Love mom and dad. Got a nice photo there on KVJ TV of them.
Cuties.
Also, happy 13th birthday to Ava. We can't believe you're a teenager. From Mom, Ken, Oswin, Ollie, Isabella, Maximus, and Moki. Here's a picture of her trying out Jason's press at McDonald's cheeseburger against the side of your face move.
I am tickled pink that the youth of America is listening to
The
me.
warmth of a hamburger bun.
A warm
against the
cheeseburger
face.
bun against your face. That's his move.
That's how I used to eat it as a kid. It was part of my food foreplay, I guess.
It's your emotional support
It
cheeseburger.
is. It made me feel so happy.
Aw.
Also, my little guy JC turns 2 today. Happy birthday, JC. Love mommy. Ange sent that in. Happy 11th birthday to Enid Earhart. That is from mom. Cute, cool little photo. She got butterflies all over.
Wow, that's neat.
Yeah. You got a birthday and a photo. You can even send that if you watch KVJ TV on YouTube. You can see your photo up there in living color. Mail at kvjshow.com, mail at kvjshow.com. That is where you send it. Coming up here in a minute, we've got the No Name Movie Game. I understand we might have the No Name Movie Game belt.
She's back, baby, and better than ever.
Whoa.
We have a belt.
It's a belt. It's one of the championship belts.
This one's been missing for a while. Where'd you have this one hold up?
In a box. In a sweet box.
Sweet box, huh? Not
Yes.
just a box, but a sweet box.
I would love to come over to your place and help you unpack your boxes.
That would give me the worst anxiety attack ever.
That'd be so much
Kevin, I'd
fun.
be cool with. I don't like you. You're always taking mental notes.
Yeah.
I don't like you.
She'd have a lot to say.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I want to see what's going on over there.
Not on my off time, Kevin.
Oh, here we go. Time for the No Name Movie Game. Jay Bird has brought the No Name Movie Game belt back, so that is going to be going up for the winner here today. And looking at the stats we have early in the year of 2021, you've got Virginia with 1 win, Jay Bird with 1 win, and Denny's is yet to get on the board.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
Virginia is the defending champ coming off that. Okay. Let's see if she can keep this going. Thank you to Stat Guy Josh for all of his numbers. He's back on it again.
The true MVP.
It's kind of easy to be stat guy Josh in the second week of January, though.
Yeah, but he was there all the way to the end, Virginia.
Yeah.
Give him a little bit of love and faith.
I remember he had finals, though. He wasn't there for a minute.
Oh.
Damn, Denny's calling out
Guy's so nice doing it for
He
free.
is.
I know.
And we're ribbing him.
You guys are. I'm singing his praises.
That's how you know you're in the family. We poke.
Yes.
Okay, we're going to start off with Virginia, and her partner is Jeremy from Coconut Creek. Hello, Jeremy.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Good. Are you ready for this?
Always ready.
All right, Jeremy, let's do it.
Okay, Virginia's going to give you the clues to the movie. She can't use any of the characters' names, any of the actors' names, or any of the words from the title of the movie. You got 60 seconds in your round, and your time begins now.
Pass. Pass. He's super strong, animated character. He's known for his muscles. He's animated.
Thor.
The other one. He's
Hulk.
is mythologically based.
Captain America.
Pass.
Which superhero doesn't have muscles?
This guy fixes your car. He's your what?
The mechanic.
Yes. Female crime-solving young girl. Books were written about her. It's kind of like an old...
Nancy Drew.
Yes. This is the movie all about race cars, but it's a comedy, and it's funny. It's not the day. It's the opposite of day.
Night.
And it's the town. What's the town? Pass. Pass that one. Pass that one. With arms wide open. Who sings that?
Creed.
Oh,
At the
At the
buzzer!
buzzer.
He
She's
got
gonna count
it.
it.
Gets the
Okay,
Creed.
very
You got
nice.
the Creed.
That was a big one. That gives you 3.
Boy, that was hard fought.
Wow, you gotta start watching some newer movies, dog.
The superhero that we went through pretty much
Hercules.
Hercules.
the whole round. Hercules.
And you're right. They all kind of have muscles.
No.
They do. You're right.
That weakling superhero.
Yeah, they'd be pretty awful.
Guys, stop it. I mean it now.
It's a terrible description.
You're making me mad.
Glenn is on here from Boca to partner up with Denny's. Hello, Glenn.
Good morning.
Good morning. Okay, are you ready for this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. 60 seconds are on the clock here. Denny's is your partner in the no-name movie game. His hair game is on point today, just to let you know.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful.
A lot of body.
All right, 60 seconds.
I've got no hair, so.
Oh, okay. Well, he's got some he could loan you.
You get half of it.
You could cut a wig out of Denny's hair.
You could.
He's got enough hair for 3 people.
A quality wig.
Yes, you could.
You could take a
Absolutely.
portion, you wouldn't even notice.
Yeah, you're
it was
right.
taken.
Okay, here we go. Your time begins now.
It's a group of superheroes, and they travel through space. Some are tall, some are short.
Fantastic Four.
Pass that one.
Avengers.
Let's see. This.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yep, you got it. If you take jelly to Saturn, if it's also a basketball movie with the animated characters, famous ones.
Space Jam.
Yep, you got it. This is a group of your friends. It's a movie based on a TV show where he takes his friends along with him through his career.
I don't know.
Pass that one. This is pass that one. It's 3 modes of transportation. One flies, one glides.
Planes.
Yep.
Planes, trains, and automobiles.
Yep, you got it. This is a superhero. He is made of metal. He's not actually super. He's just very wealthy.
Iron Man.
Yep.
Iron Man.
If you are the only person to live through an event, you would be called
Survivor.
Ah, so close.
Denny's could
Lone
be
survivor.
getting his first win of the year. He's beat Virginia's score. He's got a 4.
Ooh. There's a bit of a pep in his step today.
Jaybird, you're the only one that can keep Denny's from his first win of the year.
So it's Miho versus Miho again. Wow.
Yeah, it is. Jessica is on here from Palm Beach Gardens. Hello, Jessica.
Hey, good morning, guys.
Jessica, I live in Palm Beach Gardens. This is kind of meant to be.
It is. Let's do this.
I need it bad.
Do it for the PBG.
Yeah, for the
Yeah.
PBG.
Okay. No name movie game. 4 is what you got to beat here. Bird and Jessica with 60 seconds on the clock. Your time begins now.
He is a cowboy back in olden times. He's got a partner, an Indian partner. Think about it.
Pass.
Okay.
Pass.
Pass. You do this while you're there. Blank and blank. Blanket. Pass. I know karate in a very posh LA town. Karate, posh LA town. You wear all black if you know
Kung Fu Panda.
Pass. No. If me and you are married and then we invite other married people, we have a plural of pass.
Orgy?
Pass, Denny's. I have glue on you. Pass. I'm looking out the front of my glass reflector, but I need to look at the back. Oh gosh, pass.
Telling me.
Oh, that was
What was
a
that?
terrible
Jessica,
round.
I don't know what to tell you. I'm so sorry.
farted?
I'm so
Wow.
sorry.
Let's unpack some of the clues and the answers that were there
Whoa.
in that round. The reflector thing where you look back was at the rear window.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my God.
All right.
I don't know how I didn't get it.
The plurals of married people, was that kind of where we were going
When
with
you
that
invite
clue?
married people over for an orgy, it's husbands and wives.
I never said orgy.
Okay. And Beverly Hills Ninja was in there. And what was wasn't there one that started off? Yeah. What was the clues on that? That started off
Blank
more
and
rough.
blank when you blank.
Blank and blank.
Blank and blank. When you go there, you do this.
What in Rome, as they say.
Yes, okay. When in
And
Rome.
Lone Ranger.
Lone Ranger. You know,
All right.
sometimes I just don't have it.
Okay. That's all right. Yeah. It just wasn't your day, but it is Denny's.
Congratulations!
With a W,
Coming in
everybody's
hot.
got to win.
Coming in hot.
All right. Very nice.
Woohoo!
Thank you so much there. All right. And congratulations to you, Glenn. You got the win today, my friend.
Thank you, Denny.
Yeah, thank you.
Aw.
Cool
Yeah.
Big
and
stuff.
collected.
Yeah, when you are a winner heading into the weekend, it just feels good, doesn't it?
Oh, geez, feels great.
Yeah, real good. We have got our Feel Good Fridays going to be coming up here. If you got a win for the week yourself, like Glenn does, let us know about it. 877-979-WRMF. And I guess there's going to be something exciting happening today is when it's going to be going down. Finally, the album cover photo shoot with Bird. And the reason why Denny's has that amazing immaculate hair going on, Suits as well in there. You guys are going to be taking the photos.
We are. We're working on a soft rock album, kind of like circa 70s, 80s, and all three of us made a hair pack together. We weren't going to cut it until it all got long enough, and Sweet Suits has been wanting to cut it for a minute. He's got some volume to it.
Yeah.
So I think he's getting his hair cut after today.
Nice.
Wow.
Where's this photo shoot happening?
At Sasquatch Recordings North.
Okay.
Because now Denny's is south, I'm north. It used to be east and west. Now it's south, Sasquatch.
North and south.
Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah, cool.
Okay.
Very cool.
I'm mansplaining directions.
Thanks for mansplaining the compass.
Can't wait to see those. Okay.
It's a Feel Good Friday, though.
That
Kev.
is a Feel Good Friday. Okay, if anybody else has any good news they would like to share, you can let us know. 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. You know what would feel really good here for a Friday? How about winning something that actually really does matter? That could be a big lotto jackpot. That could happen for somebody. I mean, already this week, somebody took home the Powerball in Maryland.
You're
and
right.
Now you got Mega Millions. It's going to be going down tonight. About $970 million because nobody won on Tuesday. This is going to be the third largest U.S. lottery drawing in history.
Wow.
That's some big stuff. Some real big stuff. Jaybird, I know, has been dreaming about some numbers for the Mega Millions. They didn't match up with the Powerball.
But I'm thinking maybe next week, Kev. I think those numbers are for next week. I feel good about that.
When somebody wins the jackpot and it's only worth like $1 million, next week is what these numbers are for?
All I'm saying is I don't know what numbers that I've been seeing. I gave you
Last
Virginia.
week you gave me 5 and 11, so I played 5 and 11, and neither one came up.
All I'm saying is the ones in the dream, I sent them to Kevin. He's going to send them to you. You play them next week. Let's see what happens.
Bit's getting expensive.
I'll pay.
I mean,
I'll pay. This one's on the Bird.
all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll give you money right now. In fact, I'll give you lottery money right now.
Okay.
Oh, look at this guy. He's got a wallet with cash in it.
Look at Big Daddy over there.
I don't even know what that's about.
Yeah.
I never have cash.
You don't?
Ever.
Yeah.
Magnolia will snag it. It's like she can smell it.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Look at that.
Somebody just gave me $12.
Wow.
Thought I had more in there.
Daddy Warbucks opened his wallet like he was going to drop a 20.
Yeah, he did. He's like, don't worry, I got this.
I got
you.
you.
Need $12? I got $12.
I think I might have washed my money.
Hot dozen.
I think it's in the washer.
You're laundering money? It's illegal.
I think it's in my other pants. I'm sorry. $12.
That's good.
Uh-huh.
I like it.
Start right. Well, we got the numbers that Jaybird's dreaming about, or we have something even less scientific. We are going to be doing a numbered egg toss.
Oh.
Virginia will toss, Jaybird will catch. The ones he catches that don't break, we will consider our lotto numbers.
This is great fun.
Mm-hmm.
We got to get focused. We got to do better than we tossed last time. That hot dog was pathetic.
Well, you're the thrower, I'm the catcher, and these are going to be easier to toss.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to get that for you coming up here in just a bit. You'll be able to watch that on KVJ TV, so go to YouTube and look up the KVJ Show.
Check out KVJ TV on YouTube or just log on to kvjshow.com to watch the show now. Powered by Cleveland Clinic, where every life deserves world-class care. Now, back to the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Well, you had somebody in Maryland snag the big Powerball jackpot earlier this week, so the one left is the Mega Millions. That drawing is going to be tonight, and it is worth an estimated $970 million, third largest in U.S. history. So this is kind of a big deal that is going on here. You can win some serious cash, but the odds are not very great. They say your odds of winning this are 1 in 302,575,350. So that's kind of tough. And I guess they come up with that when you do the possible combinations of 6 numbers, when you pick 5 numbers between 1 and 70, then a 6. and then a separate number between 1 and 25. It's kind of a complicated thing, so it's not easy winnings, but we're going to try to simplify the process a bit here and give you some numbers to play. And how crazy would it be if these
animals.
numbers hit? And Jaybird loves animals.
Hey, you're on the radio, Dokie.
Sorry, Kev. I didn't think you picked me up. All these ducks started walking over to me, and they are so adorable.
They are, huh? Imagine if you won the lottery, you could
Yeah.
have a duck farm, Bird. You bring it back and put
Oh,
them in
my
your
God.
pool.
Oh, Kevin, brilliant idea.
Mm-hmm. Not a bad call. Okay, I got you in Virginia down there, and we've got a different way of trying to get the lotto numbers. What we're going to do here is Virginia has got a whole big old basket of eggs. We're going to be cooking some omelets here this weekend, but she's going to be chucking eggs at you, and they each got a different Mega Millions number on them. And whichever egg you can catch without cracking or breaking, we'll consider it to be lucky, and we'll put it into our kitty of Mega Millions numbers. I believe we need to find 6 numbers. Is that correct, Virginia?
Yes, we got to get 5 numbers and then a mega ball.
Mega Ball. Okay. All right, so here we go. All right, you can check out all the action on KVJ TV. We got Virginia and Jaybird. They are down there, so you can see how this all happens. Virginia, you are a good chucker. Jaybird, you're a good catcher. Let's see how many eggs we have to go through before we can get to our 6 numbers. Okay. Virginia, you got a good safe distance from Jaybird to throw the eggs at him?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Let's go on ahead and let's try egg number 1 and see how we do here if we can go ahead and catch it.
What number is it? Caught it!
Oh, he caught it!
Caught it, yeah!
Okay,
Oh,
very
my,
nice.
What number it is?
What is it?
Kevin, It's number 69.
Is it really? Go figure.
Yeah, look at that.
Okay. 9 to play in the drawing. Okay, very nice. Okay, Virginia, why don't you chuck another egg at him?
Caught it! 70. Oh!
That one is 70?
70.
Okay. All right.
Your numbers.
Okay, 69 and 70. All right, 2 numbers so far. Okay, we're almost halfway there.
Number 2. You got a number 2.
Okay, did you throw another egg?
Yeah,
Okay.
All right, ready?
18.
18? And you caught it? There was no cracking, no breaking?
Kevin, our teamwork right now is amazing.
I was going to say, wow. Okay, so we got 69, 70, and 18. Is that right? 3 eggs so far?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so we need to get 6 total. Let's go on ahead and catch the last 3 to see what our Mega Millions numbers are.
Oh, we just broke one.
Oh, no. Okay. Maybe have the ducks try to catch him.
He's being attacked by ducks while he's trying to catch eggs.
Ducks don't make it easy, do they? Okay. Yeah, they're right there in the midst of it. Okay. So we've got 69, 70, 18. We just broke one.
I caught it, Kevin. Number 51.
51, you said? Okay, we're not getting a great... we got a delay or something there. Okay. I see from just watching this on Facebook, though, looks like you got about 15 feet apart. We got just 2 more eggs. All right, go on ahead and let's try to get the last 2 here. What was that one?
That one broke.
Okay.
Gotta go higher, V. Higher. Here's the
Okay.
next one. Okay.
Okay, Jaybird is now kind of covered in eggs.
7.
Okay. 7? Okay, so we've caught 5 of the 6, and we got 1 left here to get our Mega Millions numbers. Jaybird triumphantly holding one up. Okay.
Caught it. Number 5. We have our lottery number.
Okay. All right, so there we go. So we've got 69, 70, 18, 51, 7, and 5. Okay, there we go. That is our very unscientific Mega Millions numbers that we have here. Now, I feel like everybody needs to play that because imagine if those numbers actually do hit, a 1 in a 300 million chance, and you did not play those numbers. You would feel so foolish. So let's see how it goes. Coming up on Monday, if we can get anybody that would win. That would be an ultimate Feel Good Friday. If you've got any kind of positivity you'd like to share with us, get in your Feel Good Fridays, 877-979-WRMF. Oh, yeah. Hopefully somebody will win that Mega Millions. A drawing going to be coming up tonight. Again, the numbers we just found out with our very unscientific egg test, 69, 70, 18, 51, 7, and 5. Somebody said if you do actually play those numbers, it's going to be like in Bruce Almighty where everybody played the same numbers and won like $2.
But you know what, though? We win and do it together.
Okay, yep. A couple other wins that we got going on here. I thought this was really cute. We got somebody sending in that their daughter had won South Florida Fair tickets from our radio station. How fun is that, huh? Says my daughter, her Feel Good Friday is... We never really win anything, and we finally did. Got the email. We're excited to come pick up the tickets.
Aww.
And that Minifair is going to be raging on again this weekend at the South Florida Fairgrounds. You can check that out. Also, somebody else who got to spend some time with their grandson yesterday.
Beautiful.
So that is some lovely stuff. Now, Virginia, apparently your boy Rocco is kind of harassing somebody in the neighborhood here. And I guess we've got some audio and actually video to go along with it thanks to one of those Ring doorbells.
Yeah, so my sweet neighbor sent me this video last night. And Rocco, when he comes home from school, he immediately wants to go see if he can find friends that can play. Mm-hmm. And he's got several different hit list people that he goes to. Like down the street, there's a couple little boys. Around the corner, there's a little girl. So this is him going to the little girl's house. But he's not really taking no for an answer. I guess he believes they're maybe in the house, but not answering the door.
They're hiding from him? Because he's not giving up.
He is not.
Joe, it's Rocco. If you don't know, just call me on my phone because I came here and on my bike. If you want, you can come. I love you.
Oh.
I love you. Can anyone hear me? This is Rocco Sinicki. Can one of you let me in?
Can one of you let me in? And then he proceeds to try to get in their house because they've got a passcode doorknob.
He says he loves you. Oh, that's adorable.
That's adorable.
I mean, that's
adorable.
That's pretty good stuff.
And then he proceeds to try to pick the lock.
Yes. Well, you want a little love with your robbery.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
My phone didn't talk. Can anyone hear me? It's Rocco. Could anyone hear me? It's Rocco. Could anyone hear me? It's Rocco.
I mean, he was out there a good long while.
Imagine if that was an adult.
Yeah.
He was relentless. Like, Rocco, you don't understand. Like, once you knock and then nobody answers, like, you leave after 5 seconds.
I mean, after the age of 12, it starts getting creepy if someone's doing that. You're like, this person won't leave me alone.
Yeah. You were saying that in a neighborhood, Virginia, he's got a group of about 4 or 5 kids that he will play with, but he's got some issues because he gets a little bit bossy with his friend group, and some of them are kind of avoiding him a little bit.
Oh. Yeah, there's like boys in the neighborhood that don't really care to play with him all the time. They'll play with him if there's nobody else to play with.
Okay.
Because he's like a little mini dictator.
So give us an example.
He barks out orders to them, like in the front yard. You do this, you go there, you stand here, and if anybody gets out of line, he screams at them. I told you to do this. I'm like, I have to come out and like eavesdrop on him.
It's not the way to win friends and influence people.
No,
that's going to be a problem.
And he is so hardcore. But there's one little girl in the neighborhood that owns him, and I love her. She's a year older than him, and she's the same size as him, so she's little too.
Okay.
But she bosses him around, and she puts him in his place, and I love it.
Oh, that's funny. How does he react to that?
He just takes it. He's like, whoa, it spins him around because he's used to being in charge.
Right.
But he takes it, I think, because he has affection for her.
Oh, he's a little. You can hear about that. Is this the girl's house?
That's the girl's house.
Oh, he does.
That's the one that puts him in line.
Yes, he likes it.
Oh, and now he's kind of like stalking her.
Yeah.
He needs it. He knows he needs the discipline.
When you're 5, it means discipline.
It's cute now.
Yeah, it is.
We gotta reel it in now.
is, yeah, you may long for that at the age of 5. Hit 35 or 45.
You age out of stalking.
Yeah, and you don't need to discipline me. I'm good.
I don't know, though. Some guys like that.
They do.
Well into their 30s.
Oh, yeah.
I'm looking at one who's been a very bad boy.
Yeah. All right, coming up, we got some fun stuff, a little bit of dirt, and some new music for you. Played a little bit of Weezer. I'll give you a little taste of that. Again, also, Jason Derulo's got a new track out with Adam Levine. And Lil Wayne, fresh off a pardon, is got a celebratory song you're going to hear coming up. The Family Feud version of Google searches. I am going to start with a sentence, and then you take a guess at what you think Google might have tried to have done here to finish the sentence. If you can guess one correct, you'll get a point for that round.
Okay.
That is how we will play this game with Virginia, Jaybird, and Denny's.
You're going down, dirty hippies.
Peace and love, even towards evil witches.
Nope, not in competition. Gonna burn you.
Okay, here we go. Virginia, the first one is, in my Google search, when I typed in, why do men, I was given the top 5 options. What do you think one of those top 5 options was when I put in, why do men?
Well, let's work it out. All right. Some of the answers could be smell bad.
Okay. Could be.
This is going to be great. She's going to spend 5 minutes bashing men.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with my initial gut, which was cheat.
Okay, gonna go with cheat. Why do men cheat? Survey says. What?
I don't believe it.
Up there.
It's skewed.
Yeah. Well, maybe it's, I don't know how much it has to do with my own Google searches in there because it was done on mine and I'm not, checking to see why do men cheat.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
Okay. Jaybird, what do you think? Try to guess one of the top 5. Why do men what?
Why do men have testicles?
Oh,
that's a good one.
Okay.
And why do they, honestly?
Okay.
I get why, but why? All right,
Survey says, why do men have testicles? And?
And are you high?
I don't even know.
Did not make it up there. Denny's, let's see if you can get one in here. Top 5 search responses in Google when I typed in, why do men? What did it give me?
Why do men poop so much?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and why do they stay in there so long?
Oh, that's an even better one.
I got to poop so much.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Survey says no, not in the top 5.
Can we keep trying? I don't want to give up.
No, let me give you on this one. It's a tougher one. Here are the top 5 responses I got when I typed it in for Google. Why do men? Number 1 response, have nipples.
I was circling it.
You were.
I want testicles, not nipples.
Yeah.
Damn it, Bird.
That was the number 1 that it gave me.
Don't beat yourself up over your testicles.
Why do men twitch in their sleep? Oddly enough, was number 2.
I twitch a lot.
I think people do that. I don't think it's a gender.
Yeah, that's
thing.
what I thought too.
Yeah.
They're making it all sexist.
Why do men like sex? Why do men go bald? And why do men ghost women?
Oh.
Top 5 searches on why do men. Okay, you each have 1 strike here.
Wow, we got to get it together. No, we're not playing a hit team. It's the witch versus the dirty hippies. That's right.
Okay, round 2 here. Google Family Feud. Put this into my Google search engine. Why does my dog?
Oh.
Okay, one of the top 5 responses. What do you think here? I'll start with Bird on this round. Jay Bird.
Why do dogs eat their own poop?
Why does my dog eat poop? Survey says yes. Number 2 answer.
Dirty hippies!
Eat poop.
Eat poop is number 2?
Number 2, oddly enough. Go figure. Yeah. Why does my dog eat poop? Right. Number 2. Okay, Denny's. Your turn here to try to guess one of the top 5 responses in the Google search. What do you think?
Why does my dog drag its butt on the carpet?
Drag his butt on my carpet.
Devastating blow for the dirty hippies.
Fortunately not. Yeah. Okay, Virginia, you got a chance at this one. What do you think Google said when I typed in, why does my dog, how'd it try to finish it?
Why does my dog love to smell butt and crotch?
Ooh.
Every dog comes right
Yeah.
to my no-no square.
Yeah, but we didn't ask for a whole,
Yeah.
monologue. What's the answer?
I think that is a good one. Okay, let's see if you get a point for this round. Virginia survey says...
Really?
Yeah, the other fill-ins it gave me, number one was stare at me. Why does my dog stare at me? Why does my dog lick me so much? Number three.
Trying to eat your bones.
Why does my dog have diarrhea?
Oh, yeah.
Four.
I've Googled that a few times.
And then number five is, why does my dog smell like fish?
Okay.
What?
Good question.
Okay.
So many things I wanted to say.
All right. Could be the last round for many here. Jaybird has 1 point. He's doing best so far in the Google Family Feud.
He's winning with 1 point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unite.
Okay, I typed into Google, I want a bigger. What did it give me as options to finish that sentence? Denny's, I'll give you the first chance at this. I want a bigger. What do you think Google tried to finish the sentence with?
Well, I have the one I'm thinking, but I wonder if it's been all tricks so far. I would say bigger paycheck.
Bigger paycheck.
That's good.
Okay. Good job. All right, feeling that one.
That hippie thought it out.
Yeah, he did.
He's a
Yeah,
very
he did.
thoughtful hippie.
All right, let's see what they say here on Google. Survey says... Oh.
He's a thoughtful hippie, but he's a wrong hippie.
I'm a wrong thought.
It's okay. Don't beat yourself up.
All right, back to you, Virginia. Let's see if you can tie the bird here. I want a bigger. What do you think people put in to Google enough that it would kick back?
I mean, penis, duh.
Okay. Feels right. Feels right.
I think we're all cheering for that, right? Men and women equally.
You're right.
Survey says...
I knew it was trick.
Okay. Jaybird, you're going to get the win, but let's see if you can get another point. What do you think Google said for I want a bigger?
I want a bigger butt because I like big butts
and I cannot lie.
You other brothers can't deny. When a girl walks in with an itty bitty waist and a round thing in your face, you get sprung.
Okay. I want a bigger butt. Survey says...
What?
Google
It was still worth it, though.
They
It
give you
was.
such terrible random options. The 5 that they gave me on that, I want a bigger house. I want a bigger nose. Who says that?
Nobody.
What?
I want a bigger chest. So
Okay, so bigger boobies. Would you have
it was
taken
boobs.
boobies?
Yeah, boobies would have worked. It wasn't guys looking for their stuff. It was women looking for chest. I want a bigger smile. What does that even mean? And I want a bigger forehead. Who wants a bigger forehead?
I actually do want a bigger forehead. Remember, I had mine lasered because my hairline came down so far. I look like a Neanderthal.
Here we go. Oh, boy. It's the insecurity hour.
Okay,
Remember when she got her widow's peak lasered off?
That's what I did.
Can't I just hate my widow's peak. I gotta get lasered off.
I like it so much better.
Okay.
You can't even tell.
I can tell.
All right, coming up here in just a couple of minutes, we got some creepy old misconnections for you, or maybe it's just pure love, depending upon how you look at it. In fact, if you've been in the bean aisle at Publix here recently, somebody has put out a call for love for you. Listen up, we got it for you next in the misconnections. Oh, we got some interesting misconnections here for you today. Maybe if you've had an interesting run-in with a creeper, you might want to listen up because they might be looking for you. And it's good for 2 reasons. I don't know if anybody ever wants to hook up with these people, but you need to at least be on the lookout for this person, knowing that they are on the lookout for you.
Know where to avoid them.
Yes.
And know who you have to file charges potentially against.
This is a man looking for a woman here. It says, you tried to steal my beans. It says... We were sharing the can aisle at Publix. You have black hair, a mask that says, I'm definitely not smiling under here, and one amazing ass that was popping in your leggings. I was the bigger gentleman in the sleeveless Miami Heat shirt. Well, what I was doing is I'm putting together the ingredients for my famous 7-bean chili. We both reached for the same can of beans simultaneously, and without thinking, I slapped her hand away. Then you kicked me in the shin.
Oh my gosh.
I swear I didn't mean to do it. It was just a reflex, and my chili is very important to me. You know what? I would say it's a big old party in your mouth. I promise. Then you said, hey, you got 6 fingers. I do have 6 fingers. Just a weird thing I was born with.
6 fingers?
So I made it wiggle, and I told you that I'd be happy to show you what else I could use it for. You looked a little confused, and then walked away before I could formally ask you if you wanted to come over and try some of my famous chili. It gave me a chance to show you just what extra things that little finger does. Don't judge it by its size. What do you say?
I wonder which finger it's a duplicate of.
I think what it is he's got an extra appendage that's right by the pinky finger. I think that does happen from time to time.
So he's got double pinky?
I think so. Yeah, smaller pinky. And apparently he can wiggle it.
That's so freaky.
It's got to be hell for gloves.
You got to go all mittens.
Yes. Luckily, it's probably why he lives in Florida. He used to live up north. He's like, I gotta go south.
I wonder how he plays the piano.
Yeah.
Oh, it probably kills it.
Probably next level.
Oh, yeah.
If you have an extra finger, piano playing would be so awesome.
Yeah, absolutely.
So a guitar.
Yeah.
This is an interesting one here. A female is seeking a male here, and she says, we got dirty in front of a nursing home.
Oh, what's the matter with you?
Says, my car broke down near a nursing home in Dade County. You liked the knight in shining armor to me, and you stopped to fix my car. And then you gave my body a good fixing.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's right. We did it right in my car in front of the nursing home.
Oh, my.
Your breath smelled like cotton candy, and your body reeked of all man. Yeah, you had B.O., but it just turned me on so much. The way you played butt bongos was like a symphony of sex. Oh, how I loved the sound that it made. I've had sex with many, many strange men, but out of all of them, you were the best. You gave me the nickname Snapper. Tell me why you called your thing that so that I know it's you.
Didn't Arnold Schwarzenegger get caught doing the butt bongos with somebody? I remember us talking about butt bongos.
Yeah, he did. He was on a cruise ship making a video, and it was when he was very pervy in his 80s, when he was probably pumping the roids and smoking weed to lift a lot of weight.
Yeah.
He was
You
a
could
very
do
pervy
more.
dude.
In the 80s, I feel like you could do more. You could get away with that butt bongo stuff.
Well, yeah, because nobody reported it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And here is the one you want to avoid. This is a male seeking anybody willing. Okay. It says, I'm obsessed with stinky feet. In fact, feet are what I've dedicated my entire life to. My phone has tons and tons of feet photos. Most men like TNA, but not me. I love feet. I'm looking for a woman to walk through the stinky garbage and then shove her feet in my face. I also would love to be kicked by your delicious, precious feet.
Kicked?
Think about us playing This Little Piggy Went Down to the Market with a complete stranger. It just makes me squirm with such sensual delight. Dirty toenails is yet another sexy thing I enjoy.
Ugh.
While I'm a foot freak, and I say it with pride. I live in Miami Lakes, but I'm willing to travel. You will be treated like a queen. All you gotta do is let me worship your stinky feet. Oh, and just one more thing. I don't care if you're male or female.
Do you know who you sounded like? You sound like Bill Murray in Caddyshack.
Yes. I wonder what he's been up to.
You sound like Carl.
Yeah, I guess we know. Well, that's probably what you're looking at if you respond to that guy. Okay, I got some options here for our ladies in this female forum. Which is creepier? We got Virginia in here, and we're also going to be bringing in Emily from Boynton Beach. Hello, Emily.
Hello.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. I hope y'all are.
Very nice. Yes, I believe everybody here is doing fantastic.
It's Friday.
Oh,
That's right.
Great mood today. The vibe is nice.
Mm-hmm. And we also have Mary Beth from Lake Worth on here. Hello, Mary Beth.
Hey.
Okay, now I want to see if you all respond the same on each of these. It's going to be one or the other. Which is creepier here? Get a little bit of a bearing on this.
We can learn, too, as
Absolutely.
men.
Yeah, I think, guys, you might want to pay attention to this as well, because you may be doing things that are creeping out the ladies that you think is maybe hot, and it's not. You're actually just weirding them out, so please stop doing
Yeah,
it.
when you do that like snake thing with your tongue, they don't think that's hot.
Yeah. You're right. You're right. Okay, out of these two, which one do you think would be creepier? A male jogger behind you who adjusts their pace to yours while you're running at night, or a guy who has passed you in a car 5 times to obviously check you out while you walk alone at night? Virginia, do you have either one of those?
Those are both terrible.
They're both, neither one is great.
You got to pick the worst one. Creepiest.
Yeah. What do you think of the two?
Gosh, if I am, I'm on foot in both of these.
You're on foot in the first one. The guy's jogging behind you, and the second one, he's in a car but keeps going by you and is clearly checking you out.
I think I'm more freaked out by the guy who's jogging behind me, just because he doesn't have to put it in park. He doesn't have to open the car door and then come chase me. I mean, he's right behind me and he's pacing with me.
Yeah.
That's horrifying.
Okay.
I would never run at night either. There's no reason, girls.
Sometimes it's early in the morning, too.
And that's stupid, too.
Sometimes it's the afternoon, y'all. I can tell you many cases of when someone's been kidnapped jogging in the afternoon. I won't cite them now because it's Friday.
Okay. Emily, which would you find creepier? The guy jogging behind you or the guy that keeps circling the block in the car?
Definitely the guy behind me, because the car you can run it a different direction or get away from that quicker. You can't take a car everywhere, but if he's right behind you, I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and you keep in the same pace, you could speed up at any time. You know, if the car's going one way, you just go the other way.
Okay. So you already have kind of a plan to dodge the guy that's in the car, the guy that's running behind you. Who knows?
Yes, be very aware of your surroundings, ladies.
Okay. Mary Beth, what are your thoughts on that? Do you agree with the other two ladies here?
Oh, 100%. 100%. And yeah, Virginia, I'm on the same page. I hate walking my dog at night, especially like down alleys. I live right next to an alley. Like, I can't.
Well, I mean,
Alleys are the #1 place you get snatched.
the alleys lead the league in murder, I feel like.
Yeah.
Alleys are
Yeah, I really try to be mindful if I am out and I see a female jogger that there's a lot of things that you could do that might weird them out. So just kind of give them their space.
Oh, hey, how's it going?
Shut up.
Just be mindful of that.
Hey, I swear I'm not a murderer.
Okay, which is creepier in this one? Your boss who randomly massages your shoulders or who sends you an eggplant and a winky face at the end of a text? Which one of those two things is creepier? Your boss who randomly massages your shoulders or sends you an eggplant and winky face at the end of a text? What do you think, Virginia?
I mean, I don't want to be touched, but I also don't want to be given the eggplant emoji.
But think about it, baby. Being touched by some creepster is gotta be worse.
Touching is worse. I can ignore the emoji.
Okay.
If his hands are on you, that's just next level.
Okay.
I mean, anyone that just randomly starts massaging somebody,
Don't do that.
You're an idiot.
Don't do that. Emily, which do you think is creepier?
I'm going to have to go with the eggplant. The message that sends me is just very promiscuous. But I'm also a nurse, so, you know, like, if someone, like, came up and massaged my back, like, I'll take that.
Okay.
Like, I'm working hard all night. Like,
She loves it.
Okay.
Even if it's some random dude.
That's interesting. Okay. Mary Beth, what about you? Which one of these two is creepier to you?
Definitely the shoulder rubs. I can't like Virginia. I can definitely either report if I do feel uncomfortable the emoji, or I can just ignore it. But like the whole shoulder rub, it depends. Like I have coworkers on the server, so like we sometimes do each other up. But a boss, and if it's creepy, like, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, and sometimes too, like you get that guy's meat hooks on you. You ever have someone touch you on your shoulders and you don't want to be touched, and you can still feel their touch on you for like 20 minutes after?
There are guys in the workplace. I don't know if they do this anymore, but like 10 years ago, there definitely were guys in the workplace that would walk around and give shoulder rubs
Thinking
to the
you loved it.
ladies.
Yeah, thinking you loved it.
They loved it, but then it's also fun for them.
10 years ago, try it like 2 years ago.
Okay, our female forum here with Emily and Mary Beth. Which is creepier? A stranger who comments on how your outfit flatters your curves, or a stranger who mentions how great you smell before they physically take another whiff much closer to your neck?
I mean, both are so bad.
Which one is creepier, though, Virginia?
Oh, my.
He comments on how your curves
I'm
are
gonna
flattered
be-
by your outfit.
I'm going to be more freaked out by the curves guy because that one's like looking you up and down and drinking you in.
Okay.
Smell can still be innocent and still be like, yeah, I put on perfume, so I would smell good.
You're grossed out, but quietly you're also kind of pumped someone's complimenting your body.
Yeah, I mean, I paid $35 for this perfume. I'm glad I'm getting my money's worth.
Okay.
But if someone said you had a nice body, you're creeped out when you come in here and go, I'm glad they told me I had a nice body, though.
I don't hear that a lot, so the less you hear it, the more you like it.
The less creepy it becomes.
Emily, which one of these is creepier to you?
They're both a little off, but I would have to go with the smell if they're coming in closer for like the second whiff.
Yeah.
I'm not about that. That's what gets me.
The whiff really is the offender.
They come in that, yeah, and then if there's a moan at the end of the whiff.
There's a moan and a slight adjustment of his pants.
There shouldn't be any moaning going on ever.
Oh, man. Mary Beth, what do you think? Which one of these two is creepier?
Oh, definitely. And they're both really, really creepy. But, yeah, that whole physically coming in for another whiff got me on that last one. That's definitely the smell one. I mean, like, I can take a compliment. That's great, cool beans. But, like, I can't, that whole, don't smell me. That's weird. And then get closer to my neck. That's weird.
The smelling just, it seems more intimate. I don't know.
And this one is extreme, but which of these two is creepier? Waking up to your ex standing over you while you sleep, or a complete stranger looking in your window while you're going to the bathroom? Which one is creepier?
For me, your ex over you when you sleep.
Because they're in the house.
They're in the house.
Yeah.
I mean, peeping Toms are going to happen.
But they might have a tea and a scone.
Yeah, mixed in with murder. There's no way.
I don't like
Look,
it.
the peeping Toms.
How did they get in? None of our exes have our key, right?
Okay.
Oh,
Do any of your exes have any keys?
Probably.
He's got a new house.
Yeah, but it's so like they probably have one already. I don't know how they did it, but they got it.
They're that good. Okay. Emily, what is it for you? The ex standing over you while you sleep, or a complete stranger watching you go to the bathroom through the window?
Oh, the ex. Because I'm like, is there some revenge coming next? Like, what's the plan here?
Yeah, anybody waking up with someone standing over them is in a tough situation.
Tough.
Even if it's your kid, it's creepy.
Yeah.
Like, why are you looking at me, kid?
Or Virginia's kid.
Yeah.
Magnolia did that to Kevin one time when he was babysitting her. He still talks about it.
It's
15 years later.
It's horrifying. Anne used to do, when I lived back at home, it was just me and Anne. I would lay on the couch, fall asleep, and Anne would just stand over me. I'd wake up, you hungry? I'm like, no, my God.
You're hungry.
Like, you scared me, but yeah, actually, I could eat.
Mary Beth, which one of these is the creepier scenario for you?
It's really hard. It was really hard for me to choose because having a stalker stare at me through the window, like I feel like I don't have any privacy in my own home. And I don't want to move. But having my ex come, that'll probably be the ex. Because just like the whole in your house thing, it's not cool.
Yeah.
It's not okay.
Yeah.
They're a lot closer. Yeah, it's going to be tough.
How did they get in?
Mm-hmm. That's what you got to figure out.
Yeah.
Mary Beth, thank you. And Emily, ladies, thank you so much. Very insightful stuff.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Had so much fun.
Okay.
What a
good
great
times.
batch.
Happy weekend,
times.
ladies.
Ow! there's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. Huh, so many people on meth. Ow!
Well, we're talking about which is creepier. We're talking about having somebody standing over you while you sleep, how creepy that is. There's a man in Mobile, Alabama, that just went through that. He woke up 8:20 a.m. on a lovely Saturday morning to find a woman in his bedroom drinking a Coca-Cola and holding a bag of pepperoni.
It's a power move.
And she got it out of his fridge.
Dang.
He's like, what are you doing? She said that she was cold and hungry.
I'm eating your meat and I'm drinking your Coke. What are you going to do about
And
it?
she's just standing over him, eating his food and watching him sleep.
Oh, hell no.
He had to physically force her out of his home, called the cops. They tracked her down. She's been charged with second-degree burglary.
Yeah, something's going on with her.
The most offensive thing is that she ate his food. I don't like that.
Wow, that's some crazy stuff. We got a naked guy in Jacksonville. He stole a police car yesterday morning, and when the officer got out of the car, he had left it running. We found out because, it powers down all your equipment, things like that.
The computer, if you turn the car off, it has to reboot and it won't be able to be used right away.
Yeah, note for cops, you got to scan the area real quick, see if you got any naked guys running around because they love to steal your car. The naked guy quickly hopped in and then took off. Didn't make it very far because he crashed into the woods.
Oh, my.
What? He just drove it into the woods?
Wait, the guy running around naked wasn't a good driver?
Yeah, oddly enough.
Or made good decisions?
He was making very terrible decisions and did not work out very well for him. There was a drunk 18-year-old in Australia just got arrested for twerking at a McDonald's and causing a disturbance.
Now, come on. This is a misdemeanor.
Well, hold on. Let's hear more of the details because something tells me there's more.
Well, there wasn't anything else crazier that happened. She was just brought down off the counter. She was not given her apple pie, and she was arrested on 7 different charges.
7 different charges? Okay, something else happened there. Because look, we've all twerked at McDonald's when we've been drunk, right?
Yes. I mean, we all should. If you haven't yet, this weekend is in front of you. Make it happen.
When we were in Miami, Virginia, we were at a fancy restaurant, and she was overserved, not her fault.
Yeah.
And we were with our boss, too. She stood up on the table area and did an upside-down twerk in front of the restaurant, and everyone was shocked. I wasn't.
We weren't shocked.
No. I'm like, that's my girl.
I was having a good time.
Oh, you know me. If we're at a fancy place, just causing nothing but a ruckus, I love that.
I love to do unexpected twerk. And look, McDonald's, that's unexpected twerk.
It is.
We were fired 4 weeks later.
Yes. The Los Angeles County Super Spreader Task Force that they have there has been going around breaking up a surprisingly large number of underground stripper parties.
Oh, boy.
I don't know if that's really surprising, actually.
No, it's not surprising at all. It's just like, how do you keep your guest list so tight that the cops don't get a hold of it?
That's really what it is. It's almost kind of like the era of the speakeasies.
Right.
Yeah.
You got to make sure you don't have no rats in the group.
Yeah, they say they got 3 of these underground stripper parties on Thursday alone, another one on Friday.
To me, if you've got more than 4 people in a group, it's inevitable that you're gonna have a rat.
You can keep it tight, though. I feel like we could get like a snack pack sized group and keep it tight without a rat.
Snap Pack got way too big. No, I'm telling you, after 5 people, the secrets start flying. That's why the mafia likes to keep it.
Who do you think is the biggest rat in the snack pack?
I can't tell you that right. I'll tell you during commercial. Oh, I have a name.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I have a name.
Yeah.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
There was a cow that was on the loose. About 6 months it spent on the lam in Massachusetts. It would pop up in random photos. People would see it and then, poof, just magically, the cow would just disappear, fleeing into wooded areas. Well, just to let you know, the animal was finally caught in a trailer by animal control after a month-long operation. They say it took so long to capture the animal, the farmer relinquished his rights to the cow and has since moved away. Moved away from the area. The cow was brought to another farm now where it's going to be staying temporarily before moving to a permanent home at an animal sanctuary.
When a cow is missing, do they put the picture on a milk carton? Milk cow?
Yeah,
How
right?
insulting.
Hello? Yesterday, we discovered something interesting about dinosaur butts. They had actually found out a lot about them.
Not only the butt, just the BH.
Yeah, that's what it was, realizing that they use it not only for defecation, but also to lay eggs, same hole. And now today, paleontologists, after finding this perfectly preserved dinosaur in China, have now discovered that they think male dinosaurs, their members, might have been really long and then bendy.
So dinosaurs had BDE?
Yeah, they did. They were really...
BBDE.
Yeah, big bendy.
Wow.
D energy. Yeah.
It's tough to say.
It's a lot of letters.
Big, long, and bendy. You imagine that thing going around a corner and tapping you on the shoulder?
Very flexible.
Yeah, that's what they're saying.
It's a little intimidating.
That's really intimidating.
Female T-Rex was like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah, how did that even be possible? Guess bad news if you're a Bigfoot enthusiast. There's an Oklahoma lawmaker that's pitched a bill to create a Bigfoot hunting season in the state.
It's just not right. It's really not.
It's goofy. It's mocking. And they want to kill Bigfoot?
It's goofy and it's mocking, and they're trying to get some publicity. But the bottom line is, if Bigfoot was out there, there'd be people trying to kill it.
Don't kill it.
No,
What are you doing?
People are dumb. Gonna kill the Bigfoot? The people try to kill Loch Ness Monster too.
Which is terrible.
It's dumb.
Southeastern Oklahoma apparently is famous for its Bigfoot sightings, but yeah, it doesn't sound like they're handling it the right way.
Get it together, Oklahoma.
Getting a little emotional, Kev. I apologize.
A 61-year-old man is bringing his sadness to the media, saying that his wife will not sleep with him in the same bed any longer. Now, he was in the hospital. He had the flu, which led to pneumonia, and then he wound up getting sepsis. And apparently, because of that, when he was sleeping at night, his toes kept falling off.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, it's a little alarming.
She decided to go to the guest bedroom. Can you see why?
His toes fall off?
Yeah, he said it's a tough thing. He's always trying to get circulation in there with the blood flow, so he'll massage them. But he said he's had a couple times where a toe or two will come off in his hand.
Yeah, don't massage too hard.
Oh, my God.
Could you imagine if you're just walking around life and your toes are coming off?
Nah.
That would be really if you think you're having a bad day, how about, I don't know if my toes are going to stay on, guy.
I mean, one toe is bad enough, but are we talking multiple toes here?
It sounds like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Multiple toes.
I think you just kind of what? If that happens to you, what do you do? What's your approach in life?
You just leave socks on.
Yeah, you don't take off your socks.
I think you drink hardcore.
I think that makes it worse.
Yeah.
So you gotta take away the alcohol too.
You can't drink.
You can't drink.
Terrible, huh? Call up Denny's. We do need another round of people who are a little high today. Our Wake and Bakers, this is your call out. Producer Denny's knows when you're high. He's got a superpower where he can determine if people are high or not just by asking them a couple questions. If you'd like to try to fool them too, we need those people. 877-979-WRMF. So Bakers, get on the line and call us up. 877-979-9763. We will play next. This is where Denny's gets to really show off his superpowers here. He can tell if you are high or not.
He also brings on some great conversations after.
Oh, yeah, he does. I can only imagine. I know you give me a synopsis of some of them. We broke them down earlier this week, and there was some interesting stuff you guys talk about.
Oh, baby, that was just a taste.
Just a taste,
just an appetizer what we got going on.
Do stairs go up or down? I mean...
You can't answer that question.
It's a conundrum.
It's a conundrum.
Okay, we've got a couple people here seeing if they can stump you. Are they high or not? Denny's got a couple questions. We'll start off with Gabriel in Boca. Hello, Gabriel.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, thanks.
Okay, Gabriel is doing good. All right, Denny's. What kind of questions you got for Gabriel here to see if he's high or not?
Gabriel, if you were trying to impress someone, what type of cheese would you gift to them?
Ooh. Damn, Denny's.
It's on my mind.
Yeah.
Gouda. It's not even a question.
Gouda. Okay.
Gouda.
Gouda.
Ooh.
Okay. It's a Gouda answer.
Oh. Stoners love that kind of comedy.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, man. Yeah, he said
Yeah,
Gouda.
Gouda, man.
Yeah,
It's great,
okay.
man.
I get it. Yeah.
Let's see here. Second question. Just using your mouth to make the sound effects. I want to hear what a space launch would sound like.
That's really good.
That is really good.
Oh,
There's the
did we
countdown.
lose him?
Yeah.
Oh, his bong fell.
It's
on
too
the
big.
phone.
What do you think? I got the answer. Gabriel, was that guy high or not?
From what I heard, just because of his initial introduction, Bird and I kind of looked at each other. I kind of got a little bit of, but I have no clue. I'm guessing. I kind of felt a little high in the beginning, but I mean, it's going off of just the initial reaction
All right.
from him.
Hold on. We won't answer yet because I guess he's back. Hello, Gabriel.
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay.
Dude, what happened?
Well, I got to tell you, your sound effects of a space launch started off really well.
They were good.
Yeah. Started off really well. Okay. Denny's would like for you to use your mouth, though, for that. What does a space launch sound like?
What does a space launch sound like? Oh, that was a question. Definitely good old.
Okay.
Whoa.
Yeah, man. That was good.
It's good. Took me there.
I love Kevin's stoner voice. Yeah, man.
Yeah. It's good. It's good. Okay, got one more here for Gabriel before we have the grand reveal.
Yeah, Gabriel, are you faster or a slower runner than a gopher?
Oh, definitely faster.
Okay.
Are gophers fast?
I think they're pretty quick. I think they're faster than I am.
Really? You think if we had a foot race with you and a gopher?
It's been like a decade since I last ran, but yeah, I think so.
Well, I'm calling Amy from Bush Wildlife. We can get this set up for Monday.
Yeah.
Oh, Denny's, yeah.
Denny's versus the gopher.
Remember that dumb show they had, Man vs. Animal?
Yes. I loved it.
Can we do a stoner version?
Absolutely.
The bar is way lower.
Denny's versus gopher?
I would tune into that.
Absolutely. That'd be an amazing show. Okay, Denny's, what do you think about Gabriel here? Is he high or not?
I think I'm just going to go with my initial feeling. He got disconnected. That didn't help. So I'm going with high.
Okay. Gabriel, are you high?
Man, you got me.
Gabriel, we're not tough.
I thought I was going to get him. I love you guys, man. I just want to say I love the lady that called in last week talking about the 12-inch lion. That was my favorite thing that I've ever heard in my life.
This is got to be kind of like some kind of tradition for stoners. I think every Friday, oh, hold on.
Yeah.
Denny's, slide up. Come on.
And if they get through and trick you, they can brag for years about that to all their friends.
They should get a shirt and maybe even a steak.
A tie-dye shirt.
Yeah.
Be like,
This is I beat Denny's
I
or I
beat
stumped
Denny's,
don't
Denny's.
know I'm high, bitch.
They should get a private smoke sesh.
For sure. Once
Yeah.
COVID's done.
I mean, only just the fact that it's legal. Yeah, I think it's.
Wait, don't you have a card?
I do.
On the air, you can't do it.
Oh.
But it's all right. It's not your first time.
Ideas are coming forward, though.
The idea is, it's a think tank.
Yeah. Okay, I got another one here for you. Producer Denny's knows when you're high. We've got Kara here in Stewart. Hello, Kara.
Hi, how you guys doing?
Good. How are you doing, Kara?
I'm fabulous, especially get to talk to you guys again.
Okay. Well, we're excited to have you on here. I know Denny's is pumped. Just wait to hear the enthusiasm in his voice. Denny's, what you got here for Kara?
Kara, first question. Let's see. What vegetable would you use to murder someone?
Ooh, that's a good question. I think like a carrot, because it's already kind of like pointy-ish shape.
Makes sense.
You could stab somebody in the eye with a carrot.
Get him.
Brilliant. Well thought out.
Denny's over here asking them SAT questions.
Yeah,
I know, right? Genius. Okay.
Be easy to sharpen too. You know?
Oh, she.
It's going for the stabbing. I would have gone bludgeoned.
I love the way you think.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, second question for you.
Evidence.
Oh, eat the evidence. Eat
That's how you get away with it.
I can tell the fact this conversation won't end.
But you eat the carrot. It's brilliant.
That's
With
a-
the blood on it?
It's the perfect crime.
You eat the. You ain't going to the clinic.
Eat the murder weapon?
We ain't going to no big house. Yeah, we're gonna eat the weapon, dog.
That's how you win.
Thank you, Denny's.
Okay.
Damn, you hard.
Right.
Real hard.
Cajun blood. You eat that red blood sausage? Come on now.
Oh, that's true. I do eat blood sausage.
Come on now.
Come on now.
Come on now.
You know that.
Come on now.
All right.
All right. Dennis, get your game together.
Yeah, come on. Your game's falling apart, Dennis.
You're right. We'll move this along. Second question. If you got $100 for each one you did, how many times could you belly flop into a pool?
How many times before I'd have to quit?
Before you tap out.
Oh, man. I don't know. I could go for a long time. I got bills to pay.
Yeah, you're right.
At least 20 or 30 times. And Jaybird could hold me to it. We could go toe to toe.
Let's do it.
I love it.
I love the belly flop.
Challenge.
All right, accepted.
You have the pool?
Let's do it. What are you doing later tonight?
Are you single?
All right, let's not get weird.
All right. We'll move this along. Third and final one will be quick here. Kara, what animal do you think would be the worst with money?
The worst with money? I think it'd be like an owl. It'd be like, who do I gotta give some money to?
Works in a joke.
That's right. Who I gotta give some money to?
That's so good.
That was great. That is really solid.
We're also easily impressed.
Yes.
Okay, final verdict here on Kara from Stuart Denny's. High or not?
I think she's high.
If she's not, she needs to start smoking weed.
I would be shocked.
Kara, you high?
I won't lie, I'm high.
I would have been shocked.
No way.
All right, Kara, you enjoy your Friday and your weekend, okay?
You guys have a wonderful weekend. Later.
Okay, later.
She was awesome.
Yeah, that was a great contestant.
Adorable.
That's neat. Something I found out here with the transition in presidents is they get a button, and not just the one to like launch off the missiles. They get a button that's right there at their desk to get whatever they want. If you hit this one button, ding, it'll pop up and you get it.
So I hit the button. I go, I want turkey tetrazzini.
Ding.
From Lake Park Elementary.
Ding.
And they're, wow.
Yeah.
They take it off a kid's lunch tray and bring it right to you.
Lake Park Elementary, the best turkey tetrazzini these lips have ever had.
Yeah. So what does your red button bring you? I think I know probably for a lot of people on this show what they might be.
Yeah.
What is the best answer? I'll let you know what some of our former presidents had as their red button as well. Next.
Want to find the KVJ Show on social media? Just search KVJ Show on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Simple, huh?
I always thought that red button on the president's desk had something to do with launching nukes, but apparently not necessary for different presidents. It became obvious, I guess, that Donald Trump had used a red button to summon Diet Cokes. In fact, they said that he would have as many as 12 a day. Just hit that button and boom, a Diet Coke shows up right there ready for you. They would just know.
Good
Boom.
for you.
12, yeah, that's kind of a good bit. But, you know, I guess that was his fix.
Look, as a person who struggles with soda, I can understand. I mean, 12, I'm laughing at that. 12.
Oh, really? 12 in a day? That's...
In my height of my soda addiction,
yeah.
I mean, I feel like I said behind the music, I was up to 15 cans a day, man.
Yeah, really?
I was up. That was a lot.
Wow.
It was a lot.
So you break that button.
Yeah, I could.
They say that Barack Obama used it to have tea delivered to the Oval Office. He had a tea button. You fire that thing and boom, tea just shows up in the Oval Office.
Warm tea is so nice when someone else makes it. Because tea is kind of a pain in the ass to make. But if
Okay.
someone else makes it and it's perfect and it's got a little bit of lemon, a little bit
Soothing,
of honey, like, oh, it's so good.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What's your button going to bring you? I think for me, and I don't know if I should be drinking at the Oval, at the desk, at the Resolute desk in the Oval Office, but I think I'd probably give me a little vodka, baby.
Oh, yeah. I
Get a
mean,
little stressed, be okay. I just need just a little bit, just to kind of...
I'm the leader of the free world.
Yeah.
I want some vodka.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
what-
knock
what-
a little edge off here.
what happens when if you are the president and you do like to drink and you start getting a buzz? Does somebody go, look, you got to, president, you got to
Yeah, I wonder what they do.
down.
Yeah, when you're talking about the president and any kind of alcoholic beverages, is there somebody to watch to make sure that he does not consume more than just the tiniest amount that might start to affect his decisions?
A presidential drink counter? That's annoying.
But okay, but what if you're the president? You know, you ever watch that show Mad Men, where they're always in meetings and they're keeping it together, but they're power drinking whiskey and all. What if the president? That's how they did their job, but they're constantly power drinking. Would they have somebody go, Mr. President? No. Or does he say or she say,
my
I'm the
question.
president, bitch. I'm drinking.
I don't know the answer to that, but I'd like to know because I could see why you would want to have somebody that would look over the president to say, sorry, bro, you've had enough, or sorry, ma'am.
Or you're working on a bill or something and you like knock something over. Oh, I'm okay. And everyone looks at each other and go, is he okay?
He's not okay.
He's starting to spill stuff. He's
Yeah.
signing stuff.
Right.
He just vomited in a plant.
He's texting people he should be texting. What's going on here?
Oh, if he didn't have his wherewithal, imagine all the things you could slide in front of him to have him sign, and he'd be like, I signed what?
I mean, if I'm Hammer, I'll sign whatever you got.
Yeah. Think about what that would be like. Yeah, it could be fun. I think vodka or Red Bull, one of the two, just some kind of energy drink. Either I got to knock off a little bit of the stress or I got to pick myself up to keep going. One of those two, I think, would be my summons button.
If you're in a situation like a Cuban Missile Crisis, I need the vodka.
Yeah.
I got to get my happy place.
If you are in negotiations with the Russians,
Yeah.
vodka.
You know they are. I don't think they stop.
They don't play.
Yeah, they can knock that vodka down.
Is Putin just constantly drinking vodka?
I don't know. I kind of get that impression, and not that you can judge everything from watching The Queen's Gambit, but when she was over there, she was in just kind of like a regular lounge, and they had a young boy, probably about 12 or 11, that had a cart, and it looked like it would be water bottles. It was not. It was vodka.
Wow.
And I'm like, I wonder if that's what it's like. Do they just go around and they would give you vodka like they would give you water?
Yeah, I was watching one documentary that the woman was Russian, and she had all of these bottles of the vodka she was drinking, but she couldn't get drunk, I feel like she was just drinking. It was like water to her.
It was. I've seen that. There was also, I think it was Chernobyl that I was watching that show, and the guy goes up to the bar and just gets a glass, and I'm like, is he drinking water? And like, no, it was vodka he was drinking.
But
So, like, does that happen?
They're drunk, but they can handle. They got appear sober, if that makes sense.
They're tough.
Yeah, seasoned drunks.
They don't get drunk like you. They
Yeah, a couple
hold
of
it
sips,
together.
I'm good. Yeah, I don't need much more than that.
I'm a whole different kind of drunk.
Virginia, you got a red button. What does it bring for you?
Champagne.
Okay.
It's my favorite. I actually used to have this little thing. It broke, but it was a little thing you put on your wall with like this little frame around it, and it said "press button for champagne." It didn't really work, but it was just a cool little thing to hang on the wall.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right. So fascinating stuff. But yeah, they had a photo of Biden sitting at the Resolute desk, and they noticed that the button was gone. So apparently he's not getting summoned like that. Yeah. Crazy. Coming up here in just a couple of minutes, I was just looking a little bit at some of the Super Bowl prices that are going on here in Virginia. I don't know if you've been looking. I know that your husband, Panda, is very excited because just with one more win, his Buffalo Bills are going to be in the Super Bowl. And by the way, the Kansas City quarterback is questionable. I don't know what his status is. I believe he's in the protocol that they have for concussions.
Mahomes?
Yes.
Oh,
and
boy.
so I think his even availability for practice this week has been listed now as limited.
Wow.
So with him out, the Bills would stand a much better chance. So if they win on Sunday, Panda wants to go to the Super Bowl.
He does want to go to Tampa, and I would never stop him.
Okay.
It's just weird to me that the person that wouldn't leave the house now wants to go to Tampa, but he wants to go to Tampa.
Okay.
I don't think we can afford the tickets. I mean, I'm hearing like crazy numbers, and
Okay. Well, let's break it down because before we get there, let's just take a look and let's say the Bills do win this weekend, or your team is still in it and they do win. Well, you have got some playoff action happening on Sunday just after 3 p.m. It is going down. We're going to find out who is going to be in this here Super Bowl coming up in Tampa Bay, Florida. You've got in the first game the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Imagine if Tom Brady beats the Green Bay Packers and they wind up playing the Super Bowl in their home stadium.
that's pretty fabulous.
And it's Tom Brady.
It's Tom Brady, the magical unicorn.
There's a lot of magic behind it. It's not good.
Wow.
If you don't like Tom Brady, it's not good for you.
I mean, what the heck?
You don't get any better than that.
No,
if
you
he
really
pulls that one off, no one can ever say anything to him ever.
I know he lost last year, right? Was it last year that
Yeah.
he was in? Still, he was in it, right?
I can't remember what the Patriots did last year. I don't know. My memory's.
I thought he.
I have the worst
2020 erased
memory.
all my memory.
Yeah, I thought he was in the Super Bowl and he lost it. I could have swore that's what had happened.
Okay. It's very possible. I don't even remember. What about this year, though? Is it going to be Tom Brady back against the Packers, or how about the Chiefs-Bills? Now, the Chiefs Chiefs won it last year. I can't remember. They wouldn't have played the Patriots because they're in the same AFC division.
It
So,
looks like
it was
January
not them.
4th of 20 was the Patriots' last game, and they lost to the Titans. Is that right?
No, you're.
January 4th?
This is why we don't do math or sports
20?
on this show.
But we still try, though.
I don't know.
Yeah, so the Patriots were not in it last year. So let's say that the Bills beat last year's champ, the Chiefs. Virginia, your husband is from Buffalo. He's a massive Bills fan. And you've talked about him actually entertaining the option of finally breaking his quarantine against the coronavirus to brave Raymond James Stadium in Tampa Bay to go see his Bills play.
I think he would go. I don't know if he could get a ticket, but I think he would go just to be a part of the hype.
He comes to you and he needs a little bit of money to help him get a ticket.
How much?
How much would you give him?
I probably would tap it out at $1,000.
$1,000. Okay. Well, unless he's got $6,500.
Which he does not.
Okay.
I don't even have the $1,000. I mean, I'm going to have to put that on a credit card.
Okay. If you're looking right now on StubHub, the cheapest ticket to the Super Bowl coming up in Tampa, upper deck corner, is $7,437.
Holy moly.
That is the cheapest ticket you can get for the Super Bowl, and that is one ticket into the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I mean, he might go to a bar with some Bills fans, or he could also want to go to Buffalo.
Okay.
I don't know what he's going to do.
Just walk the streets?
After he poops himself from excitement in our living room,
Yeah.
if the Bills win on Sunday, who knows what he'll do.
Okay. You don't even know, huh? He might just strip down naked and take off running into the woods.
The most predictable man ever will become the most unpredictable man ever.
Well, you got that to look forward to.
There's nothing that I couldn't hold him back.
Mm-hmm. Well, the ticket prices, if you are looking to go, here's about what you're going to pay. The average price of a Super Bowl ticket is $12,000.
Who could pay that?
You would be paying $3.50 per second at the game. So as you're sitting there and things are going off, every time it ticks, boom, 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 $3.50, $3.50. That's $7.02 you've just spent.
That's insane.
On that ticket price. And that's not even close. $12,000 is the average, and you are going to be sitting up in the cheap seats for that. If you want something lower level, you're looking 14, 15. If you want to get in the lower suite 41, a ticket right now on StubHub is $29,500. $29,500 for one ticket.
And they don't even know who's playing yet. So
Right.
how is that going to change when we know the teams?
Yeah, it could. Some people just go just to say they went, and they got mad crazy money, and they just want to say, every year I go to the Super Bowl.
Isn't that fun?
It'd be nice, wouldn't it? I'm just wondering who's going to be sitting in Upper Suite 66 and what is going on there, because that is the most expensive ticket you can get for the Super Bowl on StubHub. How much do you think one ticket is to sit in Upper Suite 66, Virginia? Take a guess on that.
Suite 66. Okay, those are your Giselle Bundchen seats.
I'm wondering, this may be where the commissioner is. I don't even know.
That's like, that's your fancy pants.
Yeah.
Show me 45,000.
45,000. Jaber, what do you think?
No, it's that's too high. It's $33,000.
$33,000. Virginia's closer, but you're way off.
Damn it.
Right now on StubHub, you can get one ticket into Upper Suite 66 for $451,250.
What the hell?
It's almost $500,000 for a ticket in this suite to the Super Bowl coming up.
Oh, Giselle better be in there giving topless back rubs.
You're right. What has got to be
You
going
know,
on?
so should Brady.
And we want him bottomless.
Both of them. They need to be given. You're right.
Dang, that is some crazy stuff.
Wow.
So there you go. That's going to be the excitement going down. 2 games back-to-back starting just after 3 o'clock on Sunday.
KVJ Show is all over social media. Find us Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
I like that people are getting on Garth Brooks, and I kind of thought that the other day when I was watching the inauguration, and he was just going through hugging all these former presidents.
I know.
I'm like, is he going to take out 3 former presidents in the scope of 30 seconds?
Well, I think they called him over, though. I mean, in his defense, I think W was looking for a hug.
Well, because W is from Texas.
Right.
So, you know, they love them some country music. So Garth Brooks in that state is a god of all things. So, of course, he wants to hug him. I'm sure Obama was probably confused.
No, he knows who that is.
It looked like Garth, too, went a wrong way at one point. He was trying to go up one aisle, and then he had to go turn around.
Well, they were waiting for him to leave. They couldn't go on with the program until he went back up the stairs.
Yeah.
And so it was just kind of funny that Garth Brooks shut it down to give COVID hugs.
And you could tell he wanted to get out of there quick, but he also didn't want to be rude. He's like, oh, I am.
Yeah. He did say that he was tested daily leading up to the event for COVID-19, and he was
Good.
negative each time and said, I am not missing my chance to hug 3 presidents in 3 minutes. So
Aw.
he was up there and he went for it. And, you know, they were saying that during the inauguration. It's rare. It only happens during inaugurations and former presidential funerals, really, where you see all the former presidents together.
And it's not as fun to run around knuckle bumping and hugging at a funeral.
No, you're right. It's not the same kind of feel.
This one had a happier
Not as
vibe.
celebratory.
Right.
Yeah. That video that they showed, I don't know if you saw John Bon Jovi's performance. I know some people are going, oh, you know.
I heard it when you played it.
I feel bad for him because he seems like a really nice guy.
Yeah, he
and half
does.
the comments I read is how terrible he's aging and how bad his voice is.
I thought he looked good.
I thought he looked good.
I mean, he is aging. I mean, that's life.
That's
You
what
are gonna
happens.
age.
People,
Yeah.
you do get older and you start to look older.
Right,
That
you are going to
happens.
age. There's no way around that. But I know some people here in South Florida when they said, live from Miami, or whatever they said, from Miami. And people are looking at him playing on the end of a pier, and they're like going, that pier's not Miami. Where is he? He's not from Miami. Because, you know, South Florida, to anybody else in the country, when you don't know South Florida, everything's Miami.
Right. They call Boca Miami.
Yes.
If it's on the water. Oh, look, it's Miami.
So if you're one of the South Floridians that was watching that, you're going, that's not Miami. Where is that? Well, where that is, that was the Dania Beach Pier.
Okay.
That's where John Bon Jovi had gone to record his performance that they played during President Biden's inauguration. And they say that it was at least part of the video shot there at the pier last Friday. They started at 5 a.m. because I guess they're seeing, Here Comes the Sun. They wanted,
Okay.
I was looking at that whole schedule of it. I mean, there's so much to do in that one day. I'd be kind of bummed out. Like, man, I got a real full boat today.
Yeah.
Can I take a nap?
There's a lot of stuff going on.
Man, I don't think you can take a nap.
Can I
right?
take a nap? I'm aging.
Yes, right. Yeah, so people can rip on me. This is what I want. So there you go. John Bon Jovi, by the way, has been a Palm Beach resident since 2018, so it wasn't that far of a drive for him.
Okay.
I wanted to share a heartwarming little Feel Good Friday here. Laura sent this in, said, my daughter Ava asked if I would get a hold of you guys and say that she had some very exciting news. She earned enough points for a show and tell pass, and she got to bring her hamster, Dottie, to school yesterday.
Ooh.
She had the best day. All of her friends drew pictures of Dottie for her, and she sent in the photos. If you're watching Kvj TV on YouTube, you can see there's Dottie,
That's
the hamster, and Ava.
That's a huge, big day when you
Yeah.
can go to show and tell and really show the kids something you love.
Big stuff.
It's big.
I mean, to bring an animal, that's huge.
I can't even bring an animal here to work. That
No.
kid's so lucky.
I know. You got to get a pass for that. You got to do good stuff to get it. All right, before we get to the After the Show podcast, Jaybird, wrap us up with your thought for the day.
Thank you, Kevin. We are products of our past, but we don't have to be prisoners of it.
Oh, yeah. What?
Did you miss an episode of the KVJ Show? No worries. Find our podcast on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, or kvjshow.com.